Holy shit! We are back. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cloak and Stagger. And we are back in person for the first time in a year, and I don't really know quite what to do or what I'm looking at across from me.
Adventurers, no doubt.
You are indeed adventurers. God, like I said, I'm honestly a little bit at a loss right now.
How do we use these?
Yeah, what are these cubes?
I don't know how this strange thing works.
Welcome back to D&D. I am Moose. I'll be DMing. We are continuing our Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign. We were off last week, but we are picking up this week where we left off. We took a week off so we could get all of this back together and ready. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. So, thank you for joining us. How's everybody doing?
Good. Fantastic.
I'm feeling fine.
A little irritated at something.
Oh, I get it, because
the jokes
got
will
big
get...
ears.
Because of the ears.
We'll do this number.
Like your ears.
Yeah, just like my ears. That's right.
Oh, we got... we got some... Yeah, he's Sandy Ravage, actually. Sandy Ravage.
Totally different person.
Close. Misspelled it a little bit.
So, how do I even start this anymore? Do I just do it like we did it online?
Yeah.
I don't remember the before times.
Yeah.
The long
ago. All right, well, we're still doing our subscription goal right now, the gummies for the Nitro Bear, which Mr. Sandy Ravage will consume here if we hit our goal by the end of May. I think we actually have 3 more D&D streams before the end of that, and we're about halfway there. So if you want to see Sandy Ravage suffer, aka Stubbs suffer,
I'll do it.
I know you will.
I'll do it for the people.
Then make sure you subscribe to the channel. We always appreciate it. And we are well into our new Avernus campaign as well. So that's going pretty good.
Oh, I'm excited for Monday. They're finally in like a big sprawling environment where they're gonna... You know what? You'll see. You'll see. I ain't gonna say nothing. You'll see.
He just dangled it.
He is
There will
dangling.
be no spoilers here today.
So, who would like to give a recap from 2 weeks ago?
I will do it.
Okay.
I don't have the person's name in the spot, so I will just call
I
him.
can fill in any blanks that you need.
Okay, great. It began. It was midday. The snow was falling down around us. It is so cold. It almost burns. It is terrible. I hate it here. We speak to Sethek, who is the cold-blooded killer, cold-hearted killer. I don't remember his name. He says that he was given a task by the Frost Maiden. The task is to bring justice. He says it is his job to bring the people who have gotten out of the lottery justice for avoiding it. He fesses up, and he is the cold-hearted killer. Turns out I was correct. You're welcome. He says that those who cheat
that to me?
or all that he kills. But, we end up killing him. I was kind of conflicted, though. I didn't know, he's kind of doing, I don't know if it's necessarily bad, but we kill him anyways. So, I'm just walking, minding my own business, and then, all of a sudden, flashes before my eyes. There was a scared-looking tiefling in the dining hall. Go upstairs, talk to a mystical woman. Ask Wilzu about a book. Oh no, it wasn't a vision. No, these were just things that happen, I think. Someone asked Wilzu about a book. Yeah, I think he wrote a book. I don't understand.
Care to comment, Wilson?
You're an author.
I don't understand about the book.
Books.
Yes. Those weren't visions. I was confused from 3 weeks ago. Then they ask Aramil about the ship. I don't know who these people are, apparently. I have an author with me, a sailor with me. And then also, apparently, Vilzu over here is being haunted. What is going on? I don't understand. He's hunted. They're looking for him. Why?
Oh, hunt.
Oh,
Hunted.
accents.
Hunted.
Hunted.
Father.
Hunted.
There is the old lady we're speaking to. Her name is Hethel. Hethel says the Dwergar are in league with Asmodeus. I spelled it out. Asmodeus. Oh, I didn't. I'm gonna butcher this. Zardorak, Sunblight.
Hey, you got it. That was
Destruction
it.
to all of 10 towns. Something here about forge powered by the still beating heart of a red dragon. That does not sound very promising to me. We must go all about the towns before we are ready to defeat him. If we go too early, she says we will all die. So, no skipping the chapters. Must do each chapter. Kadroth is a tiefling. He's like a manager. He runs things in the town. The Hellbent Highborn.
All
Vilzu's
Karens visit
book
Kadroth.
was a huge hit. Apparently that's what Vilzu wrote. The Hellbent Highborn. But I'm curious if it was a huge hit. Why is he not rich? I don't understand. Maybe he was not selling enough. He needs to talk to his publisher, get more money.
Royalties.
I don't know who said this, I just have he says, surely Levista sent you. This mantle, 6th level of hell, they all serve Levistus here. I think I serve Levistus also now. It's very strange. I still like Loki. On the brink of death, Levistus has provided the amulets everyone is wearing here. All have almost died, but he saved them. Everybody but my good friend Mia, who is the server. She was the one who looked terrified earlier. Avarice, not even temper, does not wear the necklace, says she has her own agenda from Levistus. Avarice was somebody else who just like came and they were like, oh, that's Avarice, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't met her yet.
We just heard about her though.
Yeah.
We just know about her, Avarice. She seems like a stand-up gal if you ask me. Villazu asks Mia to help us to go to the room, and we leave and we start walking to the room. Oh, I remember one more thing. Yes, my good friend Vilzu here was trying to like, shh, no, don't talk about this, don't. And somebody was like, what are you talking about? I remember, it was you. You were like, why can't I talk, what? And Vilzu was like, no, he was trying to like, shh, it's not safe to hear. Shh. And somebody was like, oh, I don't care. Ha ha ha. You don't remember?
You should roll the tape. That was not in the tape.
It was in the tape.
Very good. You get inspiration tonight. Thank you for that lovely recap from last time.
It was good, right?
I don't think there's any gaps I need to fill in, actually. So with that, let's just jump right back into where you left off. So, Mir leads you through the courtyard of the castle here, and leads you from. I wonder if you can y'all see this? Let's see. Hey, look at that! Kind of leads you out around this way and up into this doorway that leads into a tower here. When you get inside, let me pull this up here. When you get inside, you see a couple of cultists kind of standing around in this room. Well, one of them kind of laying in their bed. Mir walks in and looks at everybody
We're
and says,
just gonna blend right in.
yeah, and says, excuse me, Kadroth said that these adventurers, their new recruits, could have this room for the evening. Could you please make room for them, please? And one of them just sort of rolls his eyes and gets up and walks out of the room. And another one stands up and says, "We were just given this room yesterday. Why are you just giving it to someone else now?" And Mir says, I don't know. I just do as Kadroth asks. I'm sorry. If you can take it up with him, I'm sorry. And she kind of shrinks back into herself a little bit. And with a scowl, the other one walks out as well. And so now it is just the four of you standing in this kind of northeastern tower at the moment. So what would you all like to do as I uncover the map?
Everybody's gone.
With the exception of Mir, who will look at you and say, well, these will be your accommodations. If you need anything, just I don't know, let somebody know. I've got to go back to the kitchen. And she turns.
No,
Did we already eat?
Yes.
We ate? Okay.
Well, I think we brought our stuff up here, and she helped us bring it up here.
Sure.
But Amir, before you go, since it's just us in here now, and to be honest, you seemed like something was a little different about you compared to everyone else here. You know what, sister? You're probably better suited to this. Would you talk to the lady, please?
Mia, darling, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
You just seem a little scared.
I just do what Kadroth asks. I'm just a humble servant.
Okay, you're may I ask one more question? I see everybody had the amulet.
Yes,
You don't have one.
all of the people who came here, they are wearing the amulets. Yes,
Yeah, but you don't have one. Were you born here? Is that why you don't have one?
I lived here before. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you're okay with them coming to your residence? It is okay? You don't mind to share?
She kind of looks around a little bit and shuffles her feet and says, no, sure, I don't mind at all. It's fine. They take care of me.
Well, Mir, if you do feel upset or want to talk to somebody, we are all very friendly people. You can speak to us if you wish to, okay? I am your friend. I'm here for you. I just want you to know, okay?
You're being so polite about it. She's trying to imply, what do you know? Something about here is strange, and you're holding back. We do not appreciate that. We're here to help, damn it.
She kind of takes a few steps back against the wall and says, I don't, what are you wanting to know?
Something is up with the speaker. He's sick as a load, if you ask me. Something's
yes.
going on, and I have a feeling you know, but you don't want to tell because you're afraid.
Kadroth is not the speaker. No,
I'm aware of that.
But what happened to the speaker that is sick? He's very ill.
he's bedridden. He stays in his quarters.
What's wrong with him? What is his ailment?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
It just so happens that I am a healer, so you could say I am a doctor. Do you Can you give me the symptoms, please? Have you heard of Dr. House or Meredith Frey? They were my colleagues. I can help you.
I have not, but
Next will be Dr. Cabin.
I am.
That's right.
I'm the lowest rung on the pole here.
You don't hear whispers, surely a nice girl like you.
Make a persuasion check. First roll.
Yeah. Wow.
Hang on, let me get my plussy. Persuasion. Oh, +4.
Yeah, we gotta do math
16.
again.
She leans back in a little bit and she says, these people, they've been here for a couple of weeks. The speaker, they have him locked in his room. They say he's sick. I don't know anything more than that.
Ooh. When was the speaker reported sick?
About the same time.
Ooh.
So they just arrived here and have taken over.
More or less.
Mia, if you fear for your life, I can get you a sanctuary somewhere.
No, I'm fine. I'm happy here. And Kadroth takes great care of me. And she just kind of stares down at the floor.
Right, I'm sure he does.
Well, we don't want to keep you from your duties if you need to return.
Does she have any kind of visible wounds, like sores, like bounding, like whips? None?
Does she
She
have a
looks-
weird necklace that she looks like she's
Tucked in a shirt.
entranced?
No, looking at her, she looks to just be wearing normal clothing. She kind of had put on a heavier coat before she escorted you out here to the tower.
Okay.
And in the tower, as I said, there's a kind of a fire going in the middle of the room. There's a staircase that goes up, kind of a curved staircase, but the only way in and out of this room outside of that staircase is the door that you came in. At which point, Mayor looks back at you and says, if there's anything I can get you, food or anything, let me know. But the more serious questions you'll have to talk to Kadroth.
Can I shoot a message to Sin real quick?
Sure.
I'll say, Sin, ask her how many people are here.
Mia, a lovely town like this, I have to ask, for the, for what's the reason that the government says? What is your current population?
A census.
For the census, yes.
Of the town?
Yeah, how many people?
I don't...
I can only heal so much, so I'm just trying to think so I can help everybody.
In the town?
Give
I
me
don't
an
know
idea.
how many people are in the town.
How many people are in the castle, the keep?
Oh, well, there was the rest of the staff, who I haven't seen for some time,
Interesting.
so,
Were they all tieflings as well?
no,
Oh,
Just-
go figure.
no, not all of them. Then there was, my associate, who I cook with, he's still here,
Is he a tiefling?
no,
Oh, okay.
and outside of Kadroth, maybe a dozen or more, throughout the Caer, and there is another tiefling here, very scary individual. Doesn't talk much.
Avarice?
I believe so.
Oh,
Pale complexion. It seems even Kadroth is hesitant around her.
Interesting.
What was that name again?
Avarice?
Avarice.
And by the way, stream, while you're watching, since this is our first time doing this, if you all notice any kind of glitchiness or audio or anything like that, just let us know in the chat so I can fix it. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to keep the poor lady from her duty. She's going to get scolded if we hold her
Yes.
longer, right?
Yeah.
I need to go.
Yes. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
And
We'll
she-
let you know if we need you.
She sort of gives you a bow, and you see her tail kind of curl up, and she walks through the door, and as she opens it, the wind kind of blows in. And you see on the outside that darkness has started to kind of creep over the Caer, as you see that kind of purplish, greenish aurora shimmering through the sky. And then she closes the door, and you hear footsteps for a little bit until all you hear is the crackling of the fire in the center of the room.
Sin,
Yes?
in your disguise kit, how many berets do you have?
Right.
Yes.
I
I read in a book once, people with berets can lead to revolution, which sounds like what we need to happen here.
I don't know. Let me see. Do I have any
We
berets in my
need at least 4.
No.
I appear to have none.
Maybe we could commission someone in town.
But before we go such drastic measures, there's one step at a time. We need to find that speaker. There's no way he is sick and locked in his room.
I
He is
think
being
he's a
held
prisoner.
yes. So I have an idea for that. They didn't say we're restricted here, so let's simply just explore around almost like a tour group. But one of us
I have
keeps
an
an eye on
idea.
other doors and sneaks his way around a little more places he's not supposed to be.
I have an idea. I
Right,
have
can't
an
you make
idea.
someone invisible?
No,
Oh,
I
me?
cannot.
Her?
No, I cannot make
You?
anybody invisible.
I can't make people invisible. Who do you
thought
think I
somebody
am?
could
Some
make
sort
us
of
a-
wizard?
I do have an idea for me if I were to see her.
Yes, you are a wizard, Harry. And
Somewhat, yeah,
I
that's
for
correct.
sure thought somebody could turn someone invisible. Maybe I'm just making this up.
I can give you advantage on dexterity.
I mean, I am very dexterous, but I don't know what that means.
No, I can make the floating disc, remember? Follows around for a while. To carry stuff. Because we
I
want to
can-
sled.
I can do pass without trace. I help you be sneaky.
That actually, that would be super ideal. There you go. Basically invisible.
Yes. Yes. Do we have a grappling hook?
What? Okay, now hold on a second. So we're sneaking around in the courtyard. You want to grapple to a tower? Ah!
Well, I like hold
Woohoo!
up. I hold up my like bow. Like
The answer's probably no. Who the hell would carry a grappling hook?
I think that
well,
I actually
mean-
might have one.
What? Why?
Would a grappling hook be in a climber's kit?
Not necessarily a grappling hook.
I have
You would have like kind of the picks that you use. Think of like what you would take with like climbing gear if you were gonna scale a mountain or something. Let's see. Pull
I
it up
got
here.
rope and pickaxes.
If only we could see Avarice, I could make myself look like her.
well, I have. We have these picks. I'm sure I could probably climb a wall very sneakily with your additional magic.
I think maybe we should explore Groundway before we start scaling immediately, yeah?
Yes, and maybe we could look
yes.
at Avarice, and I could look like
Yes,
her.
we should.
Very dangerous to start off with that as well. So you look like Avarice, and then someone says, I just left Avarice's quarters. How is she here now? And then we have to do that song and
say-
dance. And
And I have to hear her voice, but then I could make my voice and say, it does not matter what I'm doing out. Why does it bother you? Go away!
How do you know what this person
Scary.
sounds like?
This was my impersonation of them. I don't know. I just said I had to hear her.
Oh, sorry.
Climber's kit is pittons, boot tips, gloves, and a harness. So no grappling hook, no.
So what I'll do is just put the harness on, tie it to an arrow, and just shoot myself up.
Ooh.
I don't.
something about that sounds physically incorrect.
I saw it in a book. I read it in a book once. Well, okay, yes, we should just be seen and explore.
Very well. In that case, no time like the present, right?
Is it bad that I want to join this group in like a fake way? I
No,
feel like I have a change of heart.
but no, that's the whole point. Remember I gave him the whole spiel, yes, we're here for Leviticus and whatever. Leviticus.
We should get the name right, probably.
Love it.
It'd probably be useful, indeed.
If we're here to be new recruits, says we don't think we were introduced to those guys.
I guess,
The new recruits are here to take your quarters.
perhaps we go upstairs first here and, since we'll be sleeping here maybe, see what's right next to us?
All right.
So where are we headed?
How about, is that stairs leading up right next
It
to
is
us?
going up, yes.
Go up some stairs.
Okay.
And hopefully not someone just standing up there with a crazy look on his face like, what'd y'all just say?
No, they're dead.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm with that.
What person? There was nobody here.
Exactly.
So when you climb up the stairs, is everybody going, by the way? Everybody's going? Okay. When you make your way to the top of the stairs, you see actually kind of a large empty room with a torch that's lighting, that's kind of barely lighting the room, and a door at the southern part of the room. But that is it.
Strange. Oh well, I guess nothing here, even though.
Are there like window slits?
There are arrow slits that look out the outside. Yes.
I want to go look at each one.
Okay.
Listening to Will's.
Well,
Big empty room. Maybe it's just not furnished yet, or maybe something's invisible. No, like it's just not finished yet. No, I'm not gonna worry about it.
there you go. So you're able to look outside and get kind of a good view of the surrounding area here. Put this up for everybody to see it at home. There we go. I forgot I could do that.
Hey. I just want to see, try to make a mental count if I see people walking around.
Okay. So looking out in the courtyard, you do see a couple of people just kind of making their way around from one place to another. One of them you see actually go and walk into the outhouse with the moon carved into the door and shut the door behind him. The other one looks as though you kind of lose sight of him. Kind of since you're looking from this direction here, you kind of lose sight of him right around in this area. But it looked like he was headed into the main building.
Anything worthwhile?
Oh, I mean, I could have killed some people. Well, I could have shot at some people for sure. But
Oh, well, that's actually a good point. Maybe if it comes to that, this is where we hold up. You know, they can only come up one way, and otherwise it's you above, right?
our last stand, if you will.
Yes.
Until then, fake tour group. And I'll go walk back down the stairs.
Okay.
Sen, do you have any tropical shirts in your disguise kit?
I did. I pointed out that there was a door.
Oh, there's a
correct?
door.
Yeah.
Oh, no. None that I have.
In that case, not going downstairs. I walk over to the door.
Okay.
Is it open?
It is.
I will walk on out the door and look around.
Okay. As soon as you open the door, you are kind of blasted a little bit with cold air, as you're now actually outside, and you can kind of overlook these parapets, and you see a staircase that actually leads down to the main courtyard area, and then looking off to the east, you can just kind of see in the distance the Caer, the lake there. And then another door at the far end of the walkway down here.
I'll just cover up real quick, look behind me, and is everyone following me? Are you guys behind me walking
Yes.
the cold? Okay. In that case, I'll just cover up, walk to the other door, and just grab and open it up.
Okay. Do this weird uncovering maneuver here. There we go. So you find a room that mirrors the one that you kind of just left, with a staircase that leads down, almost like it's just a matching tower. There is another door that leads to the west, however.
Man, what's up with these huge empty rooms up top? What do y'all think?
I think it is where the army would stand in an attack.
Oh, yeah, like what we were talking about earlier, like
Yeah.
a little combat. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not a very big castle care person, so Caer.
I like do this motion with them.
Yeah, bowman up top. That makes sense. Well, may as well route the rest, right? And I walk over to the next door.
Okay. You go to open this door, and it opens as well. When you look in here, you see actually a larger room, and there seems to be a lot more going on in here. Let me just do it like this. And there are immediately, you hear a, "What in the hell?" As you see two people turn around, two humans turn around and look directly at you. And one of them looks familiar as the one that greeted you at the gate when you approached. And he turns to you and says, Who are you? What are you doing up here?
Ah, you! Gentlemen, I believe you were the ones that let us in. Simply new recruits, and I'll start walking up to him while making hand gestures. New recruits just exploring about this cairn, and we're hoping to get familiar since we plan to be here for quite some time. I guess this is where you were standing when you greeted us from above.
Yep, so looking around, you see that this room it has a large system of wheels and chains that looks like it raises and lowers the portcullises in the outer set of doors. In the middle of the floor, you see murder holes, which are basically holes where arrows can be shot through the floor down into the area below. The south wall has a row of about 5 arrow slits built into it. You see a couple of wooden cots covered in furs in the northeast corner of the room. One of the two people in here is sitting there. Looks like they'd just been woken when you kind of walked in and they turned to look at you. And the one that you were speaking to looks down and says, "So you are planning to stay.
We had a little bit of a deliberation, and to be honest, we're mostly leaning that way.
And what made you decide that?
Well, when fate speaks to you, sometimes you have to make a decision. You can either ignore it, deny it, and try to forge your own way, and wait for fate to catch you later, or simply embrace it.
Did Lavista speak to you?
How do you think we got here, friend? We didn't find it by happenstance, I guarantee that.
Where is your amulet?
I have yet to receive one.
Everyone else here found theirs when they were on the brink of death. It's what led them here.
Well, then where the hell is my amulet?
That's the question I was asking you.
I know for me personally, my eyeballs turned a different color temporarily. But he did not give me an amulet. I don't know why. Did your eyes turn a different color?
No.
That is strange. Mine turned a beautiful icy blue. It was very nice.
Have you spoken with Kadroth and
I have.
Hethel?
Of course! He gave us quarters for the evening. But seeing as it's so early, we figured we'd get a look at the cairn. Which I don't mean to disturb you, by the way. I understand you're guardsmen for this area. We were just wanting to pass through, actually.
May I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Does your amulet give you special powers? Maybe I should be trying to speak to our savior Levistus and ask why I don't have a fancy amulet.
He says, Levistus speaks to whom he pleases.
Oh, he spoke to me alright. He gave me very nice visions. And
I haven't heard from him in quite some time.
Oh.
But he did save me. Lot good that does in this frozen wasteland, I suppose, but we do the good.
Yes, I
And
agree.
you look over. The other person in this room is actually a tiefling that's kind of now sitting up in the cot. The man looks back over to you all and says, "My name is Hugh, and this is my partner Fel."
Well met, you and Fel. I hope you're doing well.
As good as one can up in this ice box.
Indeed. Always cold up here, we've learned.
Hugh, may I ask you a question? Did your eyes change a different color? I wonder if it's just a tiefling thing. No offense, I just did not know.
He just shakes his head.
Wonder why my eyeballs change colors. That's strange. Okay.
Well, at any rate, we don't want to keep you. Again, we were just passing through and trying to get a lay of the land here.
He kind of shakes his head and says, "Well, as you can tell, this is the gatehouse. I assume you saw the two towers behind us there. Kind of matches on the other side. Then there's the main house. Not much to see, really."
Yeah, I would expect as much, but, the adventuring spirits sometimes just can't stay quiet. So, we figured we'd, just get a look around and whatnot. But I appreciate the information. If you need us for anything, we're quite capable ourselves. You can find us in the first tower, 2 doors through. They gave us the mid-quarters.
Very well.
Prime real estate.
No, unfortunately, there were some other people in there they had to kick out. We feel a little bad about that, but that's what Patrick said, so it is what it is.
Yes, that was probably Philip. He's not the friendliest.
He's a little upset, but I guess he'll get over it. He listened to orders, so whatever. Anyhow, we're gonna continue on. I suppose.
May I ask just one last question?
Oh, of course, Suset, of course.
You said the amulet brought you here? Did you hear Levistus speak to you with the amulet? Is that what... I'm just trying to understand.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Jet. Foreplay says it's glad to see Sigor finally dressing normal when he's on stream. Okay, I'm sorry. What was your question?
You said that the amulet led you here. Was it like Levistus speaking to you, like, "Come to me, I am the precious"?
Well,
Here.
I don't like to talk about it, but I was left out in the wilds for dead, freezing, and just as I had given up, was closing my eyes, I saw something glowing in the snow. And I crawled towards it, and when I grabbed it, I heard a voice told me to come here, and I felt warmth just from wearing this amulet. And it led me to East Haven, and from there to here. And I've
Sorry.
been here ever since.
Do you still feel warm from your amulet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can I insight this dude? I want to see how like when he's speaking his words, like his faith towards this, how he like feels about it. So it sounds like I'm getting a little disdain from him. Like I was saved, and now like what the fuck? I'm going to see how sincere that is.
He does sound a little pessimistic, but yeah, absolutely, you can make an insight check.
I got a 13.
He looks like he's really just kind of frustrated with the cold and probably ready to go somewhere warm, but you don't see anything. There was nothing when he was telling you his story that would seem like it had shaken his faith.
Okay. So, Cinda, did you have any more questions for them?
No, I think that is all. Thank you. I appreciate it. And just, learning our culture. Thank you.
Yeah, you just try to stay warm. We'll continue on.
You see him kind of tighten up his coat a little bit, and he just nods.
And I'll just start walking down the hallway towards that. It'll be on my right once I get there, but that door that's to my right before the door that leads outside.
Okay. When you get to that door facing north, it is locked, and when you try to jiggle the door, it kind of makes a little back and forth noise, and Hugh turns around and says, you're not allowed in there. That's the armory.
Oh,
Emergencies only.
that makes sense. Keep it locked up tight. Right? That'd be dreadful if someone got in there. Well, again, carry on. Sorry, gentlemen. No, I'll just look to everyone for the third time, and then I'll go to the door leading outside.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, I was letting them know that the armory it's safe, that it's locked.
Okay.
Hmm?
That sounds great.
And you continue on to the west?
Going outside.
Okay.
Or back into the next tower, whatever.
Yep. So moving into the next tower, really, very similar to. I'm just going to do this really sloppy here, because YOLO. Another just wide open room with arrow slits that look out towards the front of the Caer, and also out towards the west. So I guess I can.
Will do. I will say I don't like my name being associated with crimes that I will commit. Okay.
What do you mean? Did I say your name? Did I say his name?
I think you may have a time or two.
Oh, what should I call you just in case from now on?
Maybe just don't say anything.
How about Limerel?
Not even a
Instead of
code word. No, just no.
Why can't you just say you? Ah, yes, you. What do you think?
Again, spotlight is not what I'm looking for.
Well,
I
understood.
just want to be one of the stones here.
Also, while we're talking, everybody hold in for a minute. Hold in, because I don't want to say this loudly. So I feel a little bit bad for these people. I feel like they all turned to this because they were about to die, and then something saved them, and I'm lying my ass off, and they're just believing me every word. So it's kind of.
This is a bit depressing.
It is a little depressing.
Are you able to see if those amulets really are magical, or if they're giving off magic effect?
I would need 10 minutes before I could start seeing that. But yes, I think I did that before. They are magical. There's some darkness emanating off of them.
Wonder what would happen if we removed one.
Well, I think they try to kill us because that's like they're almost dead and they got that and now they're okay.
I wonder if they would die.
Also, I'm sure Sandy would agree with me on this
That's a
one.
good question.
Wouldn't it have been badass to go in that room, and then they're like, "Why are you here?" And then we just close the door behind us, and then we kill them? Wouldn't that have been epic?
I mean, if murder was just like, yep, murder. But I'm not.
Here I go killing again.
I'd rather be self-defense against these people for the time being. They just.
Yes.
They just don't seem like. It seems like they're just clinging to something that saved them, as opposed to hell, evil. Yes.
Yes.
But
Again, please don't associate my name with a crime I will commit. Okay?
understood.
Less.
You.
Less. That is not. No. That is, anyways. Yes, I will get in the armory. Yes. That is, yes.
That's one. We already found one. Now we just need to find the speaker's bedchambers, which is lightly guarded. Oh, I should have asked them if any other areas are off limits. They would have just told us where it is. Damn.
Yeah. Avoid the West Wing or whatever.
Oh, you know what?
Don't go this way.
I could actually do that real quick. I'll go back and
I
ask
mean,
him. Yeah, I'll just go back to the room and then call out to him.
Okay, when you walk in, he turns to you and looks like him and Fell were talking to each other. And Fell kind of stands up and straightens up and says, "You know, you're really not supposed to be in here."
That's quite why I came back in here, actually. It was rather embarrassing trying to go into a locked room. I feel dirty, like I did something wrong. So I wanted to ask beforehand, is there anywhere else I should just avoid? So that way we won't get in trouble. It is a deception.
You're asking specifically for places that you're not allowed to go, instead of just not going places.
You know, I'm sure this is going great in the other room.
Maybe
sure
I
Will's
should
just not
go.
getting himself in
Should
trouble.
I check on him?
No, the less the better. No.
Well, to be more specific, I guess you could tell me where I can go. I tried to open your damn armory. That's insane. I don't even want to come close to trouble like that.
Well,
Touche.
the 4 towers are fair. The courtyard. We don't let people go in and out of the Caer after dark, so she kind of looks outside. You're here for the night. The main room, I suppose you can go there.
What's the main room? Is it like in the middle of the
With the
Caer?
tables.
Oh yes, we ate dinner there. Mm.
Yes. And more or less that's it. For newcomers.
Okay, very well. I appreciate the information. So we'll do our best to just stick to those areas because as a newcomer, I can understand it's probably already rough to trust someone who just walks in. So I want to give no reason to think we're weird or whatever. You know what I mean?
You should get some rest.
No, that's not a bad idea. My magic's a little... Whew, I'm lacking at the moment, so I will take your advice, sir. Again, sorry to bother you, and I appreciate it.
You know, Sandy, I'm sure Wilzu's not saying he's spent on magic, right?
I'm sure. Not letting them
Always
know.
full power.
Yeah.
Well, you two gentlemen, again, stay warm, and I'll be out of your hair.
She kind of...
And lady, sorry, formalities.
Get out of here.
I'll turn around and I'll head back to the tower.
So report, Wilzu. Are we in charge now?
We are definitely not in charge. They are a little unhappy that we're in restricted areas, and I tried to open their armory. They said the towers were okay to check out, and the main room, they mentioned, they didn't mention anything else, so those other places they didn't mention are where we're not supposed to be. So keep that in mind. You.
You.
Again, that is not what I was referring to.
And into the next tower we go.
When you hint at crime, you don't say, "Hey, you criminal, be sure to do this."
I never hinted at crime. I simply said we should never, ever try to mess with that armory, and it would be horrible if someone did.
Right, and then you threw spotlights on me. So now they know to look for me.
No, it's because you've been, maybe you've been robbed before. Maybe you had your own keep and someone tried to go in your armory, so you know exactly how these gentlemen would feel if something were to happen.
I've never had a keep before.
Who the hell know that? And I'm also don't give two shits about the Vista, so here we all lie. Is that a dog tail?
It's a dog tail.
It's whapping the mic. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
So, when you open the door again, you're just blasted with the frigid air and wind and snow that has now started to fall outside. And you find yourself on the matching, basically mirror side of where you were. I think one of these dogs farted, dude.
Gross.
I smell nothing over here at least.
It is like...
Sure, it's the
Not quite
latrine.
I'm pretty sure that's why he got up and left.
Nah,
Didn't like his own stink. Hey, buddy.
What a jerk.
we need some Febreze.
Here, now you can see the doggy.
But so looking out, you can see now out towards the west, and you can see towards the inner courtyard. You're pretty much right next to a staircase with the outhouse right next to it, and then the other tower sort of looms in the distance.
We will walk to the next tower and head on in. And
Okay.
it's probably going to be empty, ain't it?
So you walk into this tower, and equally matching the other ones, it is empty as well, minus just the torch and the staircase going down. However, walking in, you can hear voices from downstairs.
Ooh. Picky, I like.
You know, normally I just walk on down and say, "Oh, sorry, passing through again." But I feel like if it's the people who were kicked out of the previous room, there might be a little bit of a roughs patch. Someone should maybe poke their head down to see if it's okay.
I do this face, and then I'll just go listen to the. So there's not. Is there like a railing or anything by the stairs?
Yes,
So,
yeah,
like-
there's like a small railing.
So I will quietly like lay down and like kind of listen over the side, slightly.
Okay. You
With my
hear...
big- with my elf ears.
Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, excited to roll. 13.
Is that your first roll for the night?
First roll of the night.
Hey.
10 and 3.
And what did it come to?
13.
13. Okay. So a lot of what you hear is just kind of like so echoey and muffled behind the blizzard outside that it's hard to make out. You do hear somebody saying something indeed about being moved from their previous assigned area, and that it's bullshit. And that's more or less what you get. They go into more detail than that, but that's the gist of what seems to be the topic going on down there.
I'll smirk to myself and I'll send a message to Wilzu. And I'll say, Wilzu, you should run in and check out what's going on in this place.
Wait,
They're having a very interesting conversation there.
Are they?
Yes, but I will cover your back because it's very interesting.
Very well. And I'll walk down the stairs.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
With like the Han Solo, like hand on a dagger, kind of like.
Right. So you confidently march downstairs, where you see an identical tower to the one that you're staying in, but there are 5 cultists standing down here, all wearing various bits of different types of gear. A couple of them armor, or like leather armor, a couple of them like heavy coats. And one of them turns to look at you and says, "Well, speak of the devil. Come to take this bed from me as well?"
No, absolutely not. In fact,
He turns around. This is the asshole I was talking about.
we were just passing through. We didn't mean to disturb you.
You and your friends up there too?
Well, yes,
I
we were.
tap Wilsey over his back just to.
Yes. We were just exploring around, and we.
Oh, make yourself at home, please.
I'm walking in. Thank you so much, darling. How inviting of you. How kind.
You just. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Well, right now we are being in your way, so we're just going to continue on down. Again, my apologies. And I'll start just like stepping down to the next stairs and going down.
So there's no more stairs going down. There's a door.
Oh, just leaving the next tower?
There's a door here. There's no more door. There's the way up, and there's a door here that goes out to the
I
courtyard.
just go to any door I see.
Yeah. So you open the door to the courtyard, and snow almost kind of like piles in a little bit as the door opens inward. And you just marching out.
Yeah. I'm just leaving.
And
Sorry.
to you, it's basically thigh-high snow at this point that you're kind of wading through. But you confidently march right on out there.
Now, come, everyone. Let's not be in the way. Come on.
As I'm walking by the one that was talking shit, I'd like to just kind of like check him out and keep walking.
And he looks at you and says, "Oh yeah, I like what you see. All right, get the fuck out of here."
I stop.
Shit.
Oh.
I'll turn around.
I'll stop too.
I'd like to see you under my boot. if you talk like that again.
Oh, right. Come to Tower 1. Kick us on out of there. Kadrot's orders. Is it Kadrot's orders for you to come in here, too, and talk a bunch of shit that you can't back up?
Oh no, I assure you, he can back it up. Really, you should probably stop while you're
I
ahead.
could crush you with none of my weapons.
I've cut Goliaths down in my sleep.
They must be weak. I'm the strongest Goliath in all of 10 towns.
You might be the only one left, and if you don't get out of here, there won't be any left.
Who is this person
Start
that's
walking
talking?
up
What
to
does he
him.
look like?
He's a human male, kind of long black beard, kind of long scraggly hair. He's got a scar on his right cheek. They told you his name was Phil.
I walk back in and,
Or Philip.
close the door and sigh.
I'll
That's the thing. That's the thing.
I'll
We'll
walk
see.
right up to him. I will detach your head from your shoulders if you talk to me that way one more time.
Make an intimidation check.
8.
He looks up at you because he is a taller. He's probably a bit over 6 foot, but still looks up to you, and just kind of gives a little smirk, and goes to immediately punch you in the face.
Oh.
And I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative. Oh dear.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's just a little brawl. That's all we're doing. That wasn't great. Can I re-roll mine?
You ready to write it all down?
I'm getting there. Man, it's weird having to write this down again. I got to roll as well, though. And okay, 25 to 20.
24.
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
19 to 15.
19.
Nice.
14 to 10.
10.
Okay. 9 to
Here's-
5.
5.
Going first on the second
I
round.
sure am.
Okay. This is gonna be. Okay. Rest. Okay. So, let me get this stuff going. Oh, my cow. So there are 5 in here total. I'm going to use a few different models so I can keep track here.
I would be right at the door. Big Bro would be. They would have walked up to each other.
I'm face to face with whoever I'm arguing with.
There we go. So he is going to get kind of an attack of surprise against you, which is just going to be an unarmed punch. But it is going to miss as you kind of reach up and just block his punch. Wilzu.
Right! A one-on-one duel of fisticuffs. No interference now. Let them hash it out. And I will watch.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Phil on his turn, and he is going to reach out and try to punch you again.
I like this fist fight.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. It's only a D4. So that is going to be 5 damage as he just clocks you right in the jaw. And it actually hits you harder than you expected this man to hit you. That brings us to you, Aramil.
I will kind of scoot to the side a little bit.
Okay.
You want me to move you? Like actually?
Yeah, I'd say put my back against the wall there. And for the rest of this turn, before the initiative starts over, I want to hold an attack. If any of them try to interfere whatsoever, I want to shoot them with an arrow.
Okay.
For the rest of this round.
Okay.
In the turn.
Okay. Next up are the rest of the people in the room, and they're just gonna kind of stand back a little bit. So Cinda.
I'm gonna copy what my team's doing and just kind of like, okay, everybody, a fair fight, fist to fist, okay.
Sandy.
So I'm instantly enraged. So let me tell you something, DM. You think you can get a cheap shot on me? I'm gonna go into a frenzy attack and take 2, like swing at him 2 times.
With just fists?
Just fists.
Okay. So that's going to be a d20 plus your strength to hit. Plus your strength modifier.
Plus.
It's your D20 plus 18.
12.
That just barely hits as he goes to block, but your punch kind of goes through and you hit him just right on the top of the head with that first attack. How much damage does that do?
Do I roll something for that one too?
Yeah, you would roll just a d4 plus your strength modifier.
Nice.
You're making me actually look at which.
Chat, are the audio levels okay for y'all, music wise and everything? Snap and Slim Jim.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you said D4 plus my modifier?
Yeah.
Oh. So 4 plus 8
Yeah.
damage for the first attack.
Okay, so 8 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second one is a 21.
That hits. You follow up with just a gut punch.
For 7.
And when you hit him in his stomach, he just immediately just doubles over, and you see him kind of cough and actually throw up a little bit, and then just fall to the side and pass out. And we're out of combat. And you see everybody, all the other cultists in the room, kind of have their hands on their weapons, just kind of looking at all of you.
I pull out an extra belt and just hold it up. There.
Very unfortunate for him to challenge the champion. A big mistake. I wish I could have told him.
I'll look at the rest of them. Now put this little bitch to bed and tell him to stop complaining.
I'll open the door for them, for Sandy, and hold it open.
They all just kind of look at you and then look down at him and then look back up at you, and then none of them seem to move or say anything, though.
You should tell your friend to be more kind.
Come on now, let's go. We moved our points.
Yes, let's not gloat in here.
Through this door.
Champion this way.
And just kind of mutter. I mean, manners matter, though. Vizu, manners matter.
Indeed
And
they
I'm
do.
just walking out.
The
Manners matter.
The
We should be
champion is
nice.
moving. The champion is moving.
He's on the move.
Can you make a ding ding? Can you do that?
Yes.
So, you're all now. Are you all outside in the courtyard
So I
now?
walk out.
Okay, the door shuts behind you, and you are standing just out here in this open courtyard, and you hear mainly the sounds of the wind blowing, and this kind of frigid, biting cold just cutting into your face. But also, it sounds like there may be somebody kind of struggling in the outhouse.
Does it sound like generic, like, oh?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of raise a brow at it and just keep walking the deep-ass snow as I take huge steps.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's find out where we can't go next.
Well, the main room seems like a good place to go next, I think. The quicker we get out of the cold, the better, anyhow. And I'll just start marching around to those 2 front doors.
Okay.
Sandy, that was quite an entertaining fight.
I'm sorry if you guys weren't
You know what?
ready
I'm going
for
to
it.
drag this Wilzu token out here.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Nice.
And this will just kind of represent where you guys are.
Well, it was over before it began, really.
He just didn't understand.
No.
It's okay.
No.
And if he comes at me again, I will kill him.
He did not understand. Now he knows.
So as you approach the double doors, there is a someone standing out there in kind of cold weather gear. Looks like another cultist. You see an amulet hanging around his neck, and just sort of looks at you as you approach.
And I'll just look at him saying, well met. Try to stay warm, stranger. This isn't the best place to hang out, as I'm in the motion of opening the door.
He just looks at you as you make your way into the room itself.
Whew, so dreadfully cold. And I close the door after the last person comes in. And right, so where have we not been? This is the main room, and oh, 2 doors to the. And I look to my right. One of these, right? May as well.
Probably the kitchen. If I remember right.
Oh, the kitchen was the above one. Yes, so we could assume that. So I have no idea what the lower one is. And I'll look around the room. Is there anyone else in here?
It's completely empty at the moment.
Okay. Let's say we try the lower door. Maybe listen in first instead of go through. I feel like these rooms may be a little different.
I'll go walk up to the door just quietly, lean against the wall.
Okay.
See the door's right here.
So, make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna use my elf ears. It's gonna be pretty good. 18.
Okay. You hear the sound occasionally of some movement in here, and then you hear the sounds of what sounds like maybe snoring.
I look out and I do this to people like.
So, another sleeping chambers. Take a peek inside.
And then I'll do this. Say, And then I'll go walk up to the other door on the right and do the repeat.
Okay. You hear I'll just go with your same perception check. You hear kind of the clanging of pans in there. And then you hear a couple of what sounds like goats bleating. Not bleeding, bleating.
Bleat.
Oh, I was like,
Bah.
what?
Yeah.
So I'll do like.
Yeah, what does a bleeding goat sound like?
Like cooking.
I'll like this and like.
There were other rooms upstairs we didn't look in though. Yes.
Yes, yes.
If I was a speaker, I'd probably stay upstairs.
Indeed. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. I'll start heading upstairs.
Walking up the main stairs.
Yeah.
While looking around for anybody. So right now I'm kind of walking cautiously, but if I see someone, I want to like loosen up completely and just casually walk.
Okay. Moving up the stairs, you don't see anybody immediately as you make it to the top. And you're in familiar areas now, as this is where you were led up in this kind of upper balcony area when you went over there and met Hethel.
Strange. I do hear a dog snoring up here. Downstairs it was humans. Or humanoids.
We got dogs on both sides that we're sandwiched by dogs.
Yeah.
We have good over here and evil over here.
We do.
Yeah.
Let's check. What is that door? And I'll point towards the
I just do
southeast.
this.
Oh,
I'll just go walk by the door on the south.
Southeast,
I would say lower right on the screen.
down here.
Yep.
Okay. In that, when you approach that door, let me make sure I get this right here. You hear a voice just saying, "Just go to bed. Just leave me alone and go to bed." And then you hear another voice say, "I don't have to do a fucking thing you say, you piece of shit."
I'll message to Welzu and say, "Thieves' room." And I'll just walk away.
oh.
Well, I'll say this:
Thoob,
it didn't
thoob.
sound like Thoob's voice.
Oh.
Did not sound like. It didn't have the same lisp.
Well, I will
It
say
sounded
that and then-
older.
I'll say that and then I catch myself. Wait, no. And I'll like,
Did you recognize the voice at all?
I just nod. No.
Should we just go inside?
I'll send a message back to Wellesley and say, I mean, if we go in, our cover's gone. Like, this is it. It's go time.
I think there was one more room. Maybe we should scout that first then?
Yeah, but that was near the other guy's office. That's very dangerous.
Oh, you think that was his office? Was it his office?
We were in there. That was where the old lady was. Remember? She's dead now.
No, that was the northern room. I'm talking about the
That's
southern room.
that room, and I'd point across the hall. That's that room over there.
So wait, we went to that lower room that's not revealed already, Dio?
Say again?
We went around.
Have we been to that room down there?
The room up to the northwest was the room where Hethel was, but you've not been the room to the southwest.
Yeah, I swear there was another door there we haven't been to yet.
Yes.
Should we scout that first? What do you think, Susinda?
I guess we can scout the other room. Worst case scenario, I can go into the other one and pretend, oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you were the tiefling from earlier. You know, something stupid like that.
I'll shuffle by and just go to the room. Quietly.
Which room are you going to?
I want to head down to the hall on the left side and kind of stop at that door to see what's going on before going through the door to where the old lady was.
So you're going in the room where the old lady was?
No, I'm
Okay.
going to stop at that. Was that a door that led to the hallway to the room?
Yeah,
Or is
so
it
there,
just like a,
so there's like a door here.
yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
and then there's the hallway,
wanna
and then there's a door to the north, and then a door to the
I'm gonna
south.
stop at the door that leads to the hallway and see what's going on that way.
So, let me pull a little mini Wilzu token out over here. There we go. So you're standing here at this door here.
Yes.
Okay. You make your way into this hallway, and now you're standing in between two doors. And you're listening for either one of them.
Yeah, I want to stop, assuming that they're open.
They're not.
They're not? Okay, well then cool. I will just...
Make one more perception check for
You
me.
got it. It's 6.
Okay.
Not
You
great.
you hear nothing out of the northern room.
Mm.
Out of the southern room, you hear a voice. It does sound familiar, but you can't quite make it out. And it sounds like a one-sided conversation almost. You just hear one voice, but it's somebody speaking to somebody or something.
I'll send a message to Wilzu and say, I can't really... It's a voice that we've heard before, but I can't place it. And it sounds like it's a one-sided conversation, but I can't make out what they're saying. But it's someone we know. But I can't hear it.
Well, what's up?
And the rest of you make perception checks with disadvantage since you're kind of focused in on...
8.
Oh, man. And my
4.
roll wasn't great. Does anybody have inspiration?
I do.
Man.
I have
Okay.
inspiration. But I don't know what that would do.
You hear the door behind you in the hallway open back up, and when you turn around and look, there is a tiefling standing there with a pitcher of water in one hand and a plate of food in the other, and she just sort of locks eyes with all of you, and it's Mare. What are you doing here?
Oh, Mia, I'm so glad. I was trying to find you, actually. I was parched. I'm so sorry.
That's
Mia, I'm thirsty.
Cadroth's chambers.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking for you. I had no idea, Mia. Please, I need some water.
Oh, yeah, we shouldn't be here then. So,
Oh, no.
apologies, I'm here. I'll try to scoot around her.
Mia, can you get the
She
water?
just sort of walks past you all and knocks on the door, and you hear, "What? Who is it?" And
Hug the wall.
yeah, on the wall. It's me. I'm just bringing you your dinner. Come in. and you see her open the door and walk in and just sort of give you a look like, and then walk the rest of the way in and close the door.
I'm slowly like creeping away.
Yeah, I'll shuffle back outside.
Okay. So you make your way back out to this overlook here. And looking down below, you can see all the tables laid out, and you can see the doors on the lower level, you know, from across you, as well as the door upstairs across from you.
Well, that's the only room left that we haven't gone in.
That's probably where we need to go, but now we need to make a choice. I say we maybe take advantage of the opportunity to lodge for a bit. Again, my magic's kind of waning.
Yes.
Believe me, I'm gung-ho to check it now, but maybe in 4 or 6 hours of rest.
That's a very
Yes,
specific time.
Bring me some water as well now, and when she does not find us,
Yes.
things will be a mess. Maybe we should go. I agree.
Let's return to our tower for now. We'll head downstairs and just make way to our tower.
Okay. Yeah, very easily make your way over to your arranged sleeping quarters there. Just drag your token over here. Still use for the tokens, even in person.
If we do rest in that tower, and it'll be for the length I said, by then it'll be like pitch, midnight, all that stuff when most folks are sleeping, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say about 2 hours have passed since you've been kind of creeping around. So it's dead, you know, dark outside at this point. But you know that just a few hours after dark, it's still, you know, around 6 p.m.
Okay. So I suppose we'll rest for a bit. By the time we wake up, it'll be damn near middle of the night or past. If we're going by clocks and whatnot. You know, it's night here almost forever. And that will be prime time to sneak around with no one messing with us. And if someone does, give them the old real fast, right?
Why do you always look at me?
Because you're supposed to be the best at the
I know this.
That's why I'm looking at you. You want me to look at Sandy so he can sneak behind someone and slip their throat?
I'm not very sneaky.
I feel like you could sneak up behind somebody and just crush their skull in.
Yes, but where's the fun in that? I like to watch them struggle.
He's a
Maybe
friend.
you could get them like this, and then you
I put them in a sleeper?
Yeah, that's a struggle. Yeah. Sleeper hold.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna start chilling.
Okay.
Should we do a watch or no?
You each have your own beds that you can lay in.
I feel like they won't try anything. I'm pretty sure they truly believe we're here for the Vistas.
We did just beat the shit out of somebody.
They
We
might try
as
to
in
kill me in my
Sandy.
sleep. How much sleep do you need?
I only need half of what you do.
I'd say if they try it and they're able to pull it off, they earned it.
No.
Because I don't think they can do
Cowards. Cowards kill. Well, never mind. People kill people in their sleep all the time.
Yeah.
Like me.
Oh, okay, well.
Remember the other place, the dwarves?
Yeah, you only meditate too. I feel like if someone walked in, they had to be real damn good at sneaking to get past you.
Pretty out of it though. I'm pretty out of it for half the time you sleep.
Does the door open inward, like towards the room?
It does, yeah.
Okay, I want to go over and move that box and just put it in front of the door.
Okay. You bar
Not
the
really
door.
like trying to see, just almost in front of it, so it just makes a lot of noise when opening it.
If somebody opens it, yeah.
Boom.
Anyone have any ball bearings? Anybody carrying ball bearings? No.
No.
Anything pointing? Anything?
Let me see.
Well, he's got 800 javelins on him. What do you? What?
A little too obviously pointing.
You did not specify.
I don't have any.
Okay, well, I'll just do this. I'm gonna take out
I
my
have pearls. We can lay the pearls out.
No, we need to sell those.
I'm gonna take out my herbalisms kit that just has a few vials and a little mortar and pestle and shit. And I'm just gonna go up almost to the top of the steps, but 3 steps on the top, just spread my shit out along the stairs.
Okay.
So
You're gonna Home Alone it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still have to either.
You got any paint cans you want to hang up to?
No, I should. I'll make sure to get some next time. I'll just lay them out and hope that I hear something if someone's sneaking down.
I
Okay.
have fishing tackle. Maybe we could,
Oh, some
Here's-
hooks! Yes!
Here's the idea, okay? Inside of it, there is a silken line, okay? so we can, stretch it out. And so when they try to open the door and they walk in, whoop, they can't because the line is there. And then the commotion of them is like, what the hell?
Well, here you blocked the door.
Okay, well then never mind.
It was a good idea, though.
So Cinder just like flops back on the bed.
We could probably make somebody trip with that line, though. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Exactly. See, he gets it. He gets it.
Well, I suppose, now that that's covered, I'm gonna chill. And I hop onto the bed and just lay on my back.
Okay. Everybody else doing the same?
Yep.
I'll do my meditation.
Yep.
Okay. And with that, we're going to take probably like a 15-minute break, everybody, so we can get sorted. If you're enjoying it so far, that's awesome. I hope you are. And hopefully there aren't too many technical difficulties tonight. I feel like it's been going pretty smooth so far.
Oh.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens in the back half of this. So everybody hang tight. We will be right back.
Website, just name after, and it was mostly we were just kind of giggling, but the one that stuck with us.
okay. You tried.
It's almost not one.
Yeah, I was close to a nat 1.
It's okay. That was like a 2. Like you rolled a 2.
That was violent.
It was
What just
wild.
happened?
You alright?
When the dog tries to jump up on the couch from under the table.
I'm joking, but-
It was almost catastrophic.
I know, you tried.
Oh, he's just out of range of your camera. Oh. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, just out of range.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh,
Love you. Can you give me a kiss?
there you go. There we go.
Oh, gross.
Thank you.
Just white people stuff, am I right?
It's love. It's love. He was a good boy.
Okay.
That's
Anyways,
a lie. That's a lie.
he's not. He is.
No, I'll be laid down.
Look, y'all. If y'all see anything shake or move around or get knocked over tonight, it's because of that
I'll be.
that demon dog you just saw pretending to be nice.
Sit. Wubby, sit. Wubby, down.
Like he's gonna listen to you right now.
Well,
He's just
down.
not.
Down.
Make a persuasion
Good
check
boy, you
with
stay.
double disadvantage.
How's your,
That's good animal handling.
Yeah.
Animal handling check, yeah. Okay. So, you all lay down and fall asleep. You meditate. What are you meditating on?
Warm places.
So, places back in the south.
Anywhere south.
Anywhere south of the
border.
spine of the world. Okay. 4 hours go by, and you are not interrupted, and you gain the benefits of a long rest. And then 8 hours go by, and you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
I'll just read a book.
What are you reading?
It's about this group of adventurers on an island, and there's dinosaurs.
And there's dinosaurs.
And there's dinosaurs.
Does that island's name start with a C?
I think you
And then with
pronounce
a
it
T.
like, I think it's like Talt. And there's like a silent C that's in there.
Okay. Now, since it's the middle of the night, the three of you do not wake up just naturally. So you know that about 8 hours has passed. So what are you doing, Mr. Aramel?
I will go ahead and move the boxes out of the way. Not trying to be quiet.
Okay.
Just hoping the
you kind of-
boxes will stir them.
You kind of grab the box and just kind of
Get it out of the way.
and it just jumps you all into consciousness.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
sure.
Hello. Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's time. Okay. Time. Right. And I'll hop up and kind of shake myself off. Put my
Well,
hat
you all
back
look
on.
great.
Jacinda, Sandy, you guys up?
Yeah.
Come up. Come up.
Tough as I'm gonna be.
You feel pretty well rested, but at the same time, waking up in the middle of the night, you feel it's almost like you got plenty of sleep, but you still had to be up for that 5 a.m. flight, so it still just kind of sucks.
It's every day for me.
And the fire in the middle of the room has started to kind of dwindle down a bit, and so the temperature in this tower has dropped fairly significantly as well.
Okay, so I think we should go over the game plan now before we make our moves. Yes?
Yes.
So, these people, they may or may not deserve death. I don't know. They'll get it if they fight, but I don't know if they all deserve it. Now, this... What was her name? That other lady? Asteria?
Avarice, I think, or something?
Avarice, yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
There may be
Why,
a
but that's
cultist
not
nearby.
yours.
On your guard.
There he is with it. Just there you go. Oh,
Are you gonna take it?
He'll take it. There you
Now it's a game.
go. Okay.
Well, anyhow, we should find this Avarice, talk to her, get the truth, and if she wishes to not to be truthful or be a douche, we handle her, and perhaps that'll dissuade everyone else from, the Vistus activity. But to get there, we'll need your abilities, Lucinda.
What ability do you speak of?
You mentioned something about passing without a trace.
Oh, yes.
If we're all in agreement, you should do that.
Oh, right.
So you ready to jump the gun, if you will? Blow our cover. Fight or die.
Well, no, that's why she's passing without trace. We sneak and find this avarice, have words, and, make our call from there.
I mean, we should find the speaker. Or at least see what happened to the speaker.
Oh, yes, and the speaker. Ideally, I'd like to find the speaker first.
Yes.
But if it doesn't come to that and we end up face to face with the other one, we'll wing it.
Right.
I don't think
Because in theory, we could just come guns a-blazing once we find out what happened to the speaker.
True. Maybe we should do that anyhow once we find him. Depending on what we find. Either way, without a trace.
It will only last for 1 hour, and you guys need to stay within 30 feet of me.
Easy.
Okay.
For all the time?
It just says, for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including myself, has a +10 bonus to dexterity.
Sounds like if you just see us when you cast it, you're good to go.
It says,
I don't-
it says for the duration.
Think of it like
Is it like a rogue circle?
Like the rogue circle, yeah. From
Alright,
Wild,
that's cool.
yeah.
Right, well, let's do it.
We can
Okay.
make that happen.
Okay.
It is done.
So you see Sucinda's eyes close for a moment and a deep breath. And suddenly you feel almost as though the sound around you is muted a bit. Almost like you had a piece of, like you're wearing almost like noise canceling headphones, but you can still hear everything well.
Right. Now, out into the cold briefly and in the front doors? Or is there another path we should take?
Let's go on the parapet real quick.
Very well. Upstairs then,
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna start sneaking the moment I start moving and stay sneaking and advise everyone else to do the same. Quiet time.
All right, everybody stealth checks +10.
Bet.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Plus 10.
16. Thank you, plus 10.
Huh?
29.
29?
Do I get my normal stealth bonus plus that?
Yeah, you get everything. It's just a 10 on top of whatever you
Oh,
normally
I have a +0. 29.
19.
Oh,
19.
jealous. Only 26.
Okay, and yours was again?
16.
16? Okay.
I am the win.
Jealous.
So you guys are making your way upstairs.
I rolled a 19. That was great.
That was very great.
I had a plus 8. So messed up.
So, you find yourself at the top of the tower here.
Let's continue.
Thank you. Thank you, Sin, for this.
You're welcome. No problem.
Let's continue sneaking to the south. Head outside.
Okay. You're now outside. You open the door. The wind kind of rushes in. Some snow actually kind of sticks to your face a little bit, and you kind of brush it out of your beard, out of your face. But continue.
Is there anybody out on the grounds right
From
now?
where you're standing, you can't see anybody. The last time you went to the front doors, there was somebody standing there. Additionally, when you were in the area over here in the gatehouse, you could see out the front down into the town, and you could also see there were arrow slits out the other way too that faced the main doors.
And these are 5-foot squares.
These are
In theory.
5-foot squares,
Ish.
yes. Which thank you to whoever made this map, because they actually did make it to scale in the book. It's like the same size, but it's 10-foot squares, and it's like, yeah, just imagine this is way bigger.
Use your imagination.
So this is actually scaled correctly to 5 feet.
So how far does the roof... So the roof of this building, is it like vertical? Is it flat? Like
So all the buildings and everything in this whole area is made... here, I'll pull this back up here. Is made to prevent snow from accumulating and staying on top of it and causing some kind of cave-in. So all of the ceilings, everything is very steep and very much purposefully made for this environment.
There's not like railing or anything on the bottom of the roof.
There's like crenellations along this walkway that you're on. Think of like your stereotypical castle.
Sure.
That has like, it's like low, then high, then low, then high. So you have those crenellations there.
I guess specifically over the parts of the building that we haven't been to, like what's the roof, like I want to get to the roof and look in windows
Gotcha.
of that building.
There are no windows there.
Okay. Well,
actually, you know what? I take that back. There are a set of windows here and here, and there's a set of windows here and here, but that's it. Now below there is a small hut, kind of like almost like a dog shed almost, where you did hear barking and things like that. It's probably where they keep their
how far up
animals.
is the top of that versus the windows?
That is probably about 10 feet tall.
I have brought us outside for no reason.
Oh, well. Okay, moving on then. I'll just walk to those steps that looks like they're nearest and down to the.
Okay, so you go down to the first level of the courtyard.
And just keep on creeping by all the way to them front doors.
Okay, when you let me come back around here, first floor. Where's Willsey? There he is. When you make it around to about here, you see that there is still someone standing out in front of the doors, but they have not spotted you yet.
I'll hastily just back up a bit.
Okay.
And I'll motion Sandy to come close and say, Sandy, you might need to choke someone out. I don't think we could just talk our way into this next area.
I mean, yeah, whatever you say. I don't mind killing someone.
I didn't say... Why are you two so hell-bent on murdering us so quickly?
Well, I mean, we're trying to get to a bottom here. And the bottom is the mystery of the speaker.
Leaving a dead body outside probably isn't the...
We would take it somewhere else.
Does that circle thing on the map happen to be a well? Mm-hmm.
It's boarded over, yeah. But yes.
Like, probably not from here, but could I tell how well that thing is boarded over?
Is that a pun?
Well intended.
Then no, you can't. You still can't. I was gonna say if it was a pun, then no, you couldn't. But still, you can't from here.
Okay.
Look, to easily avoid any issues, Sandy and I can just walk up. I will simply say, there's something wrong with our quarters. I was wondering if... And then he just reaches out, grabs them by the throat, and just...
I mean, I could, like, shake...
my hat.
You lost your hat.
Yeah, and then just chokes him out.
And I could, like, stab him in the back while he's got him, if you want. We could tag
Could we
team.
make him think that it is Levistus in his ear? Could you say like, Erma, could you be like...
Don't know what Levistus sounds like. It'll just sound like me.
I mean, we could just say we woke up early and we're hungry.
Let's go with that. Taking too long out here is bad. Someone may look. And I'll stop thinking a bit and I'll walk around the corner and just give a hail.
They don't hail you back.
No, and I'll say, well, then, just heading to the dinner hall, and I'll stop and I'll look up and I'll tell my head,
He looks like he's asleep.
Oh.
Come, just...
Are they both walking around? Are they both asleep?
There's just one.
He's asleep?
I'll just slowly open the door and just go inside. No, goddamn, no, what do I get?
I send a message to Wellesley. So you want to kill everybody, and then now you don't. And then here we are. Chance to kill.
Not
I'm
killing.
getting mixed signals, Wellesley.
No killing yet. Self-defense. It's hard to justify morals like this. I don't want to be a murderer, damn it. Even though I already am slightly.
Should we have broken into the armory first?
Oh, shit. Probably. It's too late now, but yes.
We're doing this.
On the way out. Is there anyone inside these doors?
No.
I shoot a grappling hook to the other side.
To the other side of the city and just leave. I'm out.
All right, I'll start sneaking upstairs.
Okay. You make your way up the stairs. This is like some Resident Evil shit. Like we're just in the mansion.
And then around to the southeastern door.
Okay. Fine. You all. So what's the order here? Because it's kind of single file along this balcony. So are you? I'm assuming you're leading the way.
All right, and once we get to the door,
Wilzu.
I'll step behind Aramil, actually.
Okay. So Aramil, Wilzu, then.
I'll be behind everyone just to kind of watch
Okay.
out.
So this is, okay.
I'll use my elf ears and see what's going on with this door this time. See if I hear a Thoob-like voice. Adult
You don't
Thoob.
make a perception check.
You got it. 15.
Okay. You don't hear a Thoob voice,
Yes.
but you do hear a voice that's saying, "Again, I can't believe." And then you hear another voice in there say, You need to stop judging me."
I'll message Wills and say it's something about judging. 2 voices. I'll put. Is it a what kind of handle? Is it like a handle? A knob?
It's a knob.
It's a knob. I'll like put my hand on it and like just slightly try to turn it, hoping the
It
raised voices.
seems to give a little bit.
Okay, I'll let it.
actually.
I'll relax.
Yeah.
It's not locked. I'll message.
Just take a peek inside. They won't be just staring at the door, right?
They'll
If they
just be
are,
staring at the door that's opening by itself.
if they're not, it sounds like you said they're talking, right? Why would they be talking while staring at the door?
People stare at doors all the time.
Aramil, open the damn door and move.
You told me a second ago I can't kill anybody.
When I look up there, do I just see them looking at each other?
Yeah, just back and forth. And just like intently like staring at each other.
Mildly shaking.
Yeah.
I wanted to look in the windows, but there's no good roof access. Alright. I'm gonna try and like. Alright, Wills, I'm doing it. I'm gonna try and like get it to like open, but not like do this movement.
Make a sleight of hand check.
You got it. Do I get anything with the cat pass without a
trace?
trace?
It's not technically a stealth check.
Sure.
So like you and yourself
Sure.
are hidden.
You got it. Shit. The 13.
Okay. So the door opens and you hear kind of more arguing actually going on inside between two male voices.
I want to like push it just slightly so I can see like this much in the room.
Okay. So when you look in kind of just this slight area of the room, you see just kind of the edge of like a bed, and then you see kind of the like a shoulder of someone wearing kind of leather studded armor, kind of standing in your way, kind of shoulder almost. Looks like a human.
Do you seem pretty tall, or can I see the rest of?
Average size.
There's a leather-bound human. Leather armor-bound human. Let me clarify. Honestly, see if I can get it just a little bit more open.
So as it opens a little more, it kind of squeaks a little bit, and
busted.
and you see
Gigs
this
up.
you see this leather-bound figure turn around and say, "This damned door!" and shut
Let
it.
go. Let go.
And then you hear in the room you say, "You've been here for how long and you can't keep this place up?" And then you hear, "What did I tell you about not judging me?"
I say we just go in, and if
Something's going on.
if they're assholes, we just fight. You know, I'm gonna say.
Are you ready? Are we ready? Are we doing this?
Yeah, walk in and say,
Yes.
"Calm your shit. We're
I
talking."
lock eyes with Sandy and go like,
Oh. Getting the axe ready.
And then I'll like quietly open the door, and then like I want to like kick it. Since
Okay. You like kick it in.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
make it look cool.
All right, so you open the door, and inside here, you see this room is immaculately furnished. It has all of the trappings of a royal bedchamber, including a soft bed, warm quilts, elegant tapestries, and a gilded chamber pot. Bars over the windows dispel the luxury somewhat. As does the guard standing just inside the door.
Nice.
And when you kick it in, he turns around and say, "What in the devil? Who are you?"
No. We have some questions. Everybody in. Come on. And I'll just march
gonna
inside.
waddle in?
Yeah, I have to march inside.
Hold that.
Okay. He looks at you, and he's got his hand on a sword on his side. When you walk in the room, when you peer past this man, you see squatting in the far corner of the room is a pale man wearing a nightgown. He has this kind of unkempt beard, and he seems hard at work filling a gilded chamber pot. And he looks at you and just says, "Oh, perfect timing!" And his voice just oozes sarcasm.
Oh, disgusting. And if everyone walks in, I'll shut the door.
We're clearly in the wrong room. They said we
walking
could
in?
sleep here.
Yeah.
After I shut the door, I'll say, "We're looking for the speaker, and God damn it, you're going to tell me where he is."
"I'm the speaker, you imbeciles!" The man on the chamber pot says, like looking up at you.
I look and I tilt my head at him. You're the speaker.
I thought you were very sick and were dying.
Looks kind of like this here. He says, "I am sick of being stuck in this damned room with this asshole."
Why are you stuck here? Oh, you have
What's
an amulet.
the guy look like?
He has one of the amulets on him, it looks like? Or is that something different?
No, it's just something different.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's actually not this elaborately dressed. He's kind of in a nightgown right now, but his
That's a
general
nightgown. No,
demeanor.
I'm thinking
yeah.
this is him. A whole look. I love it.
So he looks up at you and says, "I've not left this room in 2 weeks."
Why not?
Why not?
"Because of him!"
I'll look to the guard.
We'll look to the guard.
Yeah. You're keeping a prisoner, it sounds like. That's not very nice. And I'll just kind of have my unsheath the dagger and just be looking at him.
He looks at you all. "What do you want from me? I'm just doing what Kadroth asked."
Well, I want honesty now, because to be super honest, the savior that you all support is, evil. And to support him so giddily, it would make me think that you're evil. Cadrick's evil. You're all evil. And we don't like evil, do we, Sandy? Do we like evil?
We don't like evil.
We do not like evil. So, guard, who is doing his job protecting this odd man,
Odd!
Why are
I'm
you
the
yelling?
speaker of Caer Dineval!
Eccentric.
Sir, do
Eccentric.
you wish to be rescued?
Of course I do!
Then
What
I
are you, some
suggest-
sort of imbecile as
I
well?
suggest-
I deal with this man and then you barge in here!
Do you...
And he stands up from his chamber pot.
Please stop yelling, or everybody will come, okay?
Sandy,
know
do
how
you
to
think
be
the
quiet.
studded leather would fit me?
Can I size him up? It does. Looks like it'd be a perfect fit, Airmail.
Speaker, hush now.
What's the
you
guard do?
understand
Does the guard
me?
do anything? Is he just sitting there?
He's just sort of eyeing you.
guard, how well do you support Cadrick in this Levistus? And please be honest.
He says, "I support Levistus with my life as he saved mine."
Very well.
What about Kadroth, though? Do you support him?
Fuck Kadroth.
Ah, he man.
Ooh, that's actually. Ooh, I was about to say, I hope Levistus saves you now, but you just that follow up was nice. Well, shit.
Why don't you join us? Just for now.
I don't think he
Do
wants
it.
to join us.
What'd you say?
I don't
Do it.
Can't do it. Why?
Got orders from higher than Kadroth.
From who?
Even though he says he speaks to Levistus.
Levistus has spoken to me. He never told me to keep people hostage.
Levistus speaks to all of us, and know that if you lay a hand on me, you will not leave this castle alive.
Why?
Levistus will ensure it.
Yes, it's bad. They do this. The warlocks do this too. They're no, ignore that, Sir. Now listen. I have been doing my best to keep my friends from wanting to kill every Levistus supporter here. Okay, it's been very difficult, and I've somehow managed to keep them cool. But you're not helping my case.
What would happen if we took off your amulet?
You will not take my amulet from me.
Oh, please, for the love, I'm trying to help you. That's going to get you killed.
Are you saying that's a challenge? And I look at Sandy.
I will remove that if I want to remove that.
You don't want to.
And why not?
It's not yours to take.
We don't want to take
This was
it.
not given to you by Levistus himself. The Lord has chosen to save me, and I have been charged. What are you doing with your hand?
Okay, look, let's go another route then. So, you were on death's door and you were saved. So you support what it was no matter what. If it was a being that wished the world to be devoured and use you as its acolyte, because your life was spared, you would damn the world. Answer that, and I'll I'll know where I stand.
I suppose so,
I
yes.
cast Firebolt. I cast Firebolt.
Well,
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go indeed. All right, hold up, everybody. Good grief.
She's right under Jamie's legs.
Morality solved.
Careful with the armor. Careful with the armor.
Just gonna set you over here. Let me turn these lights off.
Conserve those batteries.
Yeah, you got to. Okay.
Wow.
It's like he had this all planned out or something.
It is like he had this. Oh, it's the whole place. It looks great. Why are you looking like that? This looks awesome.
It's so heavy.
It looks
so heavy.
It looks
Need some
heavy. Yeah.
Get the corners.
Yeah, there we go. Set her on down there. Now this is
Look at that
technically the
teamwork.
first floor,
Yeah.
but we're gonna pretend that this is the second floor and you're in here.
That's fine. We can do that.
We
We're
can
good
use
at imagination.
We're gonna use our
What?
imagination. So we're just gonna put you all right in
With
here.
imagination.
Just gonna throw all your miniatures in there.
Great.
These are up here. We'll put this dude kind of right here, and then this guy's in a dress. Why not? He's in the corner.
Sure.
Of this
Why
chamber
not?
pot. Okay. Let's see. Let's put. Let me make sure we're lined up right here. We need to scoot it y'all's way. Keep going. Right there's good. Bam! Dwarven Forge, everybody.
Shut up.
Not sponsored, but maybe one day.
Please.
Dwarven Forge, send us stuff. Send us your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everybody roll initiative.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I rolled super high.
You rolled super high.
Yeah, again.
Nice. Good job.
I didn't even ask what this guy's name was. 25 to 20.
23.
22.
Damn.
So this was... Okay, cool.
19 to 15. 14 to 10. 9 to 5.
8.
6.
Perfect.
I'm writing sus for your name for short.
It's pretty sus.
No, sounds alright.
Okay. Wilzu, you actually get the first attack.
What about my firebolt before the initiative? Does that count?
It does. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Nice. Careful with the armor.
21
That hits.
is going to hit for 10 damage.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I'm rolling hot right now. And now I'm first on initiative too, aren't I?
You are.
I use my other hand to lob a firebolt.
Just kind of wah, wah, against this dude.
That's going to be a non-nat 20 to hit
That also hits.
for 3 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And you hear him as soon as he is struck by this. He yells out, "We have intruders! Intruders in the speaker's chamber!" Mm-hmm. And you hear it kind of echo throughout the rooms.
As a free action, I will yell, "Brace the door!" And then my turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Aramel.
I will shoot an arrow at this guy. I'd like to use my assassinate if that's cool, since he hasn't taken a turn of combat yet. Which gives me advantage on attack rolls.
Go for
if
it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
And if he's not surprised, but yeah. Ooh. Okay. Well, it's 16 plus a punch.
That hits.
Let's say 21-ish. Oh, I gotta roll sneak attack. I don't know how to do that. Alright. Alright, cool. So that's a D. Alright, so that's 8. And then 4. And then 8, 4, and 5. So 8 and 5, 13.
Okay. As you come in with your bow, and it just lands perfectly right in his shoulder, and it goes limp for a second, and he kind of breaks it off in his arm and kind of flexes it back.
I'll back up against the wall, expecting people to come through the door.
There's some boxes here you can jump on, I guess.
Sure, I'll do that. End of turn.
He looks back at you, and you see his right arm kind of tinge with kind of purplish, pinkish magic. And he just sort of raises it towards you as it is his turn. And he's going to attempt to cast Hold Person on you.
Oh.
And I need you to make a wisdom save.
Is this considered a charm?
It is
I don't think so.
'Cause
an
there's a-
enchantment
oh,
now.
Okay. I have advantage on charms. Wisdom save, 15.
I think that's a success. Let me see here. Where is it? You succeed as you feel yourself kind of start to lock up, but then kind of come to your senses a bit. And he is going to, let's say he's going to move. Actually, you know what? He'll stay where he is at. And that's going to end his turn, which brings us to Sucinda.
I would like to. So, where is he in relation to me? I can't really see that.
You
well.
are melee with him right now.
Okay, great. That's
You're
exactly
all
where I need to
hanging
be
out.
then. Good. I want to reach out and touch him. And cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
So I need to make a melee spell attack. Bloop. Oh, I had the wrong dice, obviously.
That's
Can
a
I?
D12.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
I
roll d20. Yeah.
12 to hit.
He manages to move out of the way as you go to grab for him.
Can I use inspiration and reroll my dice?
Sure.
Bloop. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, good. 3d10. Oh, I need my d10. Do you have 3d10s out and available? Sigor?
Oh, yes I do. Here is D10. Here is D10.
Thank you. That's all I need. I'm just kidding. I only need to shoot. JK. 15 necrotic damage.
Okay. You see the part of his arm that had already been damaged start to radiate with this kind of these black and purple veins spreading out from there, and you see his arm kind of go even more limp and spread into his chest. But he's kind of bleeding from the mouth, but still
I want
standing.
to say to him, that amulet will be mine. I never got mine. It belongs to me now.
End of turn?
End of turn.
Sandy.
I'd like to run around and try to grapple him.
Okay.
And kind of hold him still.
Okay. I believe that is your... Let me check here. Oh, dude. If there is no other truth in this world, it's that I will never memorize the rules for grapple.
Me neither.
Never. I always look it up. Let's see. You'll make an athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. And he will use his dexterity.
So I make an athletics check.
You'll make an athletics check.
It's going to be a 19.
That beats my 11.
Hey.
So you managed to kind of get around him and put his one good arm behind his head in like a half full Nelson and grab around his neck, and he is now thoroughly grappled.
I'd like to yell out, "Someone grab the amulet, rip it off his neck," and end my turn.
Ooh.
Okay. Wilzu.
Oh,
You look like you're about to get up and leave. That's what you look like.
well, I guess Airmo will watch the door. I'll try to just grab the amulet and just pull it off.
Okay. Make a strength check with advantage. Or athletics, whichever is higher. Don't look at me like that. You're the one who said you wanted to rip the necklace off.
You got it.
He's way taller than you.
Advantage.
You got advantage.
Oh.
Oh no.
2?
Okay, so you run up and you actually do grab onto the amulet, and you feel when you grab it some kind of bad. It just doesn't feel good when you grab it. Nonetheless, you're trying to rip this thing off, but it does not break. So you are dangling from this guy's chest at the moment.
I'll keep dangling.
Okay. Dangle you shall. Which brings us back to Aramel.
I will run up to this shit show and try and grab the back of it and like pull it over his head.
Okay.
With the dangling gnome
Since
on
he's dangling on it, you need to make a strength check with disadvantage.
Man, this is gonna be great. Just straight strength
Or athletics.
or
whichever one.
athletics. Well, I rolled a nat 1, so I'm not gonna roll the other one.
Okay, with a nat 1, you reach underneath behind his necklace here, and with Wilzu dangling on the other end, you try to rip it, but it won't go, and his swaying pulls the necklace back, and your fingers are actually stuck behind this Chardolin necklace right now, and you are currently, I guess, technically grappled by the necklace.
I can't disengage from a grapple.
Not at the moment, no. Nat ones are a
We've
huge
done
bitch. Y'all are all just stuck to this dude. And you hear in the background this old man yelling, "You are all imbeciles! What? Just kill him!" Which is going to bring us to this cultist's turn, who is going to try and break your grapple.
No, wait, so we literally have 3 people
He's going
dangling.
to do it with big time disadvantage.
Okay. There's a human pile right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have just dogpiled him. So this is going to be his dexterity versus your strength. So I'm going to roll with disadvantage, and you're going to roll with advantage.
Nice.
For just a strength check?
Athletics.
Athletics again?
Yeah.
Got it.
12.
16.
Oh, man.
Now, he doesn't brute force his way out. He uses kind of his one bad dead arm to kind of just slip out from beneath you. Because of this, the way he does it, you actually find your feet planted on the floor again, and you're actually able to get your fingers out. But that was his action. Which is all he can do here. At this point in time, you hear... Did y'all bar the door?
Nope. I yelled for it.
You hear multiple footsteps running, and... You see the door fly open. I'm just going to move this out of the way for now.
Oh, they blew the door out of there.
Nice.
They kind of kick the door in. And barge in.
Oh my gosh.
There's 4 of them
Nice.
that barge in, and one that stands at the door here. And that's going to be the movement. One of them is going to come up and attempt to attack you, Sandy. They are going to actually try to grab onto your sides and cast Inflict Wounds.
That's rude.
It is pretty rude.
And they need to make a spell attack. Okay. That is going to be a 17.
Is that still against my armor class?
Yes.
Then yes, that hits.
Okay. And that is going to deal 14 necrotic damage. As you just feel this kind of withering weakness fly through your body. This one behind you, Wilzu, is going to take a swing with his scimitar against you, just with advantage. I believe that's going to hit, because that's going to be a 21. Shielding or anything?
Nah, it's not gonna help us.
Okay. Although it just glances you for 2 damage as you are in the process of kind of still gathering yourself from falling to the floor, grabbing onto this guy's necklace. The next one is going to take a swing with his scimitar against you, Sucinda. I'm sorry, with his dagger. And he's actually going to make 2 attacks. The first one is going to be a 17 to hit, and the second one is going to miss for sure, which is going to deal 4 piercing damage as he finds a dagger that just sinks right into you. This next one is going to run into the room and do the same thing against you with daggers, Aramel. Not with advantage, though. So he's going to actually miss that, the first one. And the second one is a 15 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. Which is also just going to be a 4. As they find one just spot in your armor where they're able to just poke into. And that's going to be the end of their turn. Sucinda.
Well, this has really gone to shit. I guess I will use Told the Dead on the one that I'm trying to murder from the beginning.
Turn this for the camera a little bit. Oh.
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And beat a 12.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
The original OG.
The OG? Okay. You said a wisdom save?
Yep. Be done, please.
He failed.
Good.
Nice.
D12. I don't even remember what a D12 looks like nowadays. Is it this
Nah.
one?
It is the one that looks like...
You got it. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, mine was
Can I take his roll?
Nope. Must come from your hand.
It was a 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you?
Well, there it is.
How bad does he look? I miss having the
He
blue
looks
bars.
pretty bad.
Okay.
As he almost, you see his knees kind of buckle almost, but with one, he's still standing. Wilzu.
Being surrounded by all these tall beings, I'm gonna use a bonus action to Misty Step through all this crowd over onto one of these tables. And then going to lift one of these small stools and just hurl it at the first dude in the doorway.
Okay. Do so with advantage since his back is turned to you and you just kind of disappeared in front of him.
Okie dokie. Actually, no, I can't do that because he has to make a savings throw.
Oh, okay. What saving throw does he make?
He needs to make a dex saving throw. He's gotta
Okay,
be
and
a
he's going to
13.
do so with disadvantage.
Right on.
It's going to be an 8.
He
Nice.
fails. He will get clamored for 17 bludgeoning
Nice.
damage.
Okay, this thing, this chair, this stool slams right into the back of this guy's skull, and it just puts him out. He is down.
I will then hop off the table and take cover behind it.
Okay.
End my turn.
That is going to bring us to Aramil. As you, I thought you were going to the bathroom. Or
No.
something. I was like,
Look and see. Well, since we're danger close, I'm gonna.
Danger close.
This is the OG guy, right?
That is the OG guy. He's still standing tall, dude. He's doing his duty.
All right. Well, let's not make a mess of this, and I'll get my rapier and just stab right into the side of him. Hopefully,
I believe in you.
Hopefully, with some sneak attack since he's engaged a little bit. All right. So it's 15 to stab.
That will hit.
Perfect.
To the OG?
The OG. Does this get sneak attack since he's involved?
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's cool. Since he's
Sneaking the rapier in there.
7 and then 8. 12 piercing.
Okay, you find his jugular.
Yeah.
And he just,
Not the arm.
you see him kind of spit up some blood, and then just fall to his knees and then fall face first on the floor.
Who's next? And then I'll do like a Zorro kind of
You're gonna cut a Z into his cape?
End of turn.
Okay. So he is done. Which is gonna bring us back to the rest of our friends. One of which is going to look back at you, Sandy. And he is going to cast Hold Person on you. So I need you to make... Oh, I need to find a better place for my freaking laptop, man. I need you to make... Where is it? A wisdom saving throw.
Solid 13, boss.
Okay. You, I believe, actually succeed. You do succeed. So after that, the next guy is going to take a swing with his scimitar at you, Sucinda. Oh.
Why? Why do you try to murder me? I was just bringing his water.
Which is going to miss. Then the next one is going to look at you. Let's see. Yep. He's going to look at you, Aramel, and attempt to cast Sacred Flame on you. So he is going to make... actually, you need to make a dex save.
You got it. 16.
That succeeds. So you
Popping with you.
take no damage. That is going to end their turn. Sucinda.
Well, it's very difficult for me to
The
decide.
music falls because the iPad's about to die.
Aw.
Do you need a cable?
I don't have anything to plug it into at the moment.
Well, in that case, I would like to cast Inflict Wounds on, there's one, like, directly... I don't know whose everyone's miniature is, I'll be honest. Is the person to the right of me?
That's Aramel.
Okay, the person behind me.
Back.
Yep, that's a bad guy. All
Okay.
the people behind you are bad.
I turn my back, and I'm like, you, why do you try to hurt me? And I touch him, and I say, why you try to hurt me? And I cast Inflict Wounds.
Make an
As
attack
you
roll.
hurt them.
Okay. Natural 1.
No.
He takes your hand.
Don't miss rolling roll dice, I can tell you that much.
He takes your hand and just kind of slaps it out of the way before you can make an attack with it.
Do you think that's 10 feet? I have my cable, because we need that for music, right?
We do, yeah.
Okay, I'll try and get my charger
Okay.
from the bedroom.
That is going to bring us to Sandy.
I whip around in rage.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Think you can get a sneak attack on me? And I whip around with my axe, make a swing. Should be a 10 for the first
She
one,
dodges out of the way.
and I come back with the second one. Is a 19.
That one
Yes.
hits.
Ooh. That's gonna be 19 damage.
Whoa.
Jeez.
As you just cleave into this guy's side, and you see blood just start to spill out. He's kind of coughing up blood, but he's still just sort of looking up at you with this utter just hatred.
Is it the same guy?
The original guy's dead.
No, I'm saying the same guy I fought in the.
No, it's not at the moment, no.
Not yet. Alright. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Wilzu.
I will lift up another stool and catapult it in the one that slaps Lucinda's hand. He needs to make another dex saving throw. As I will lift the stool and fling it.
Nice.
Trying to slam it into him.
Good job, Wilson, and good job, Kira. Cable save.
Got it.
Nice.
I did it.
The day is saved. Thanks to the tiefling. All right, so you're doing another catapult. That's a dex save.
Mm-hmm. DC 13.
Which one are you throwing it at?
The one that slaps Lucinda's hand.
Okay.
Smack.
Thank you.
That is going to be a 10.
He fails.
Nice.
He will get slammed for 8 plus 2 plus 1. So 11 damage.
Very good.
Damn, those last 2 rolls.
Okay. It just crashes into the back of him, and he kind of stumbles forward a little bit, and then looks back at you, not very happy.
I ducked behind the table.
He saw you.
No, that's fine. That's me flinging someone one couple. No, that's not my turn.
Aramel.
I'm going to kind of zippity-doo right here and stab at this guy with my rapier who's facing
Just the one Sandy cut.
our big friend Sandy right here.
Okay.
Alright. That'll be... shit. Just 11. It goes to 11.
That is going to miss as he parries your attack off with his scimitar,
I'll disengage and back up.
or with his dagger. rather.
5 feet.
Okay.
And-
Cunning action, disengage.
Yeah, cutting
Okay.
action, disengage into turn.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
you hear more footsteps coming down the stairwell.
I can see him, right?
You can. And coming down the stairwell, you see Kadroth, as well as 2 more cultists.
This is a nightmare.
And
Can I use a free action when I see him?
not at the moment.
Shit.
You see them kind of round the balcony area and start looking at you directly. And it is not their turn just yet. Let me roll for them. Okay. Okay, and you see them just kind of looking at you. That's going to bring us to the one that you're fighting, Sandy, who is going to reach into his... he's going to pull out both of his daggers and actually go to slice at you twice. The first attack is going to be a 23.
Yep.
And the second attack is an 18.
Yep.
So that is going to be 6
Okay.
and 6. So 12 damage as he actually comes in, like, with his daggers, like, right into your sides of your back and cuts across you. Then
Is that slashing
Too much
damage?
stone.
that is going to be piercing damage.
Piercing damage. Okay.
The way I described it was slashing, but
Either way.
yeah.
Same benefit.
So you also notice that the dead guy to the left of you on the floor has actually turned into a solid piece of ice, pretty much. Then looking at you, Sucinda, this one is going to take a scimitar and take a swing at you. But is going to miss as you parry off his attack. The other one here is going to look at you, Wilzu. And is going to attempt to cast... Actually, you know what? He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh. Is he making a bow in his hands? Wait, no, that makes a floaty weapon, doesn't it?
It does.
Yep.
And is within 60 feet. And we'll use this just raging token. And it shows up right here on the table as a kind of a spectral magical sword that takes a swing at you. That is going to be a... what is this spell casting? +3. A 17 to hit.
I can't avoid that.
Okay. That's going to be a D8. +3. So 7 damage as it kind of cuts through you. And that's going to end his turn. Sucinda.
It's all gone to shit.
We got this.
I just don't know what to cast. I'm rolling like shit.
When you look up the stairs, you see that these 2 individuals at the top of the stairs are the 2 from the gatehouse.
Mm.
I'm running out of spells. I guess then I would like to cast. Fucking A.
I don't think that's as... Hold on, let me check D&D
Custom
Beyond.
spell.
Is that a spell?
The one that hit me, he's been damaged before, right?
He has, yes.
Have him make a wisdom saving throw, I guess.
Okay. That is going to be an 8.
He fails. Good. So let me see here. He takes 9 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Okay, and you see this black and purple, these veins kind of spread out, actually coming up through his neck and under his chin. And you see him just gritting through the pain. Blood actually coming out of the side of his mouth now, but still standing. How much damage was that again?
9.
He looks very weak.
I
Yeah.
wish death upon him.
End of turn?
Yeah, I
Okay.
reckon.
See. Alright, that is going to bring us to the folks at the top of the staircase. 2 of them are going to take shots at you, Wilzu, with Sacred Flame. I believe they make spell attacks. But you are going to have actually half cover behind the table where you're at. Is that... No. That is dexterity saving throw.
Yes, save throw. What I gotta beat?
You will need to beat an 11
I fail. Do I do it twice?
twice.
I fail.
All right. That's going to be 2 radiant damage and 3 radiant damage.
So for 5 total.
And you see Kadroth just standing up there, and you see him looking down at you, just with this disdainful look on my face, yeah, on my face, on his face, and he says, "Such promise wasted." And he's not taking his turn right now. That's going to bring us to Wilzu, to your turn.
I'll look at Kajik for a moment, but then I want to look at those 2 guards standing next to him. And I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to cast a bonus action after this, but I'm going to shout out, "Those who take others hostage for their own gain are no better than the filthy rabble that roam the tundras, robbing and pillaging at their own discretion. You're a disgrace!" And I will bonus action Misty Step back into the room. Next to my good pal, saying,
See ya.
That came closer to me.
I was just going as far as I could. And I will also cast, shit, there's another level 2 spell. I'm just going to try to fireball the one in front of me.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right. So that's just going to be maximum damage.
10.
Okay.
Boom.
So looking at the one in front of you, you immediately just appear in front of this guy. Let's see. That's not the one.
That's the one
The
I
one
chopped
he
into.
chopped.
That's the one you chopped into, and I think it's different from the one that you were attacking, correct, Cicinda?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
attacking this one over here.
Okay. So, how much damage was that?
10.
Okay. So you let loose as you just appear in front of him, a firebolt right in his face, and you see part of his face just kind of sag and melt down and bubble up and boil over. One of his eyes just kind of you no longer see it anymore. It's just burned up. But he kind of grits and grimaces. He's not looking good, but he is still standing there.
Ooh, these tough ass guards. I am
A couple of them are, yeah.
I'm chilling. I'm staying here next to Sandy.
Okay.
It's a terrible turn.
Yep.
I
It
want to
is.
say, yeah. I'll do the same thing where I'll zip back over here and try and stab at this guy who's got
Okay.
half a face with my rapier. So it's going to be 16.
That hits.
Nice. Alright, so it'll be that plus 5. Ooh, nice. 15. Oh shit, 20 piercing.
All right, you kind of maneuver your way through the crowd, and you come up with your what weapon are you using? Rapier, and you actually come up underneath his jaw and just and you see the blade actually come out the top of his skull as you pull it back out, and he falls down to the ground.
That's how we do it. Now who's
super
next?
dead?
And then I'll come. Yeah, I'll stand there, hold my turn, end of turn.
Okay.
No holding, ending.
That's going to bring us to their turn. One of which is going to see that and move up and try to attack you, Aramel.
Seems like a solid response.
This one is going to swing at you with his scimitar twice.
Bob and weave. Dancing like the wind.
The first one is going to be a 21.
Nope.
And the second one is a non-nat 20.
They both miss.
I don't believe you, so I'm going to roll damage.
They do hit. They do connect.
The first one's going to be 3 damage.
Cool.
And the second one is going to be 5 damage.
8.
So 8 total slashing against you.
Hi.
The next one is going to turn to you, Sucinda. And he is out of stuff. So he's going to make a multi-attack with his daggers against you. One is a nat 20. So that is going to be 6 damage. And then the second one's going to miss. As he finds just a direct hit against you right in your gut. But the second one, when you push off of him, he misses with a slash as he was going for your face or your throat. But you dodge out of the way.
That is very hateful. I do not appreciate it.
It is your turn, Sucinda.
I'm looking around to my team. Do any of them look like they're dying?
Yes.
Yes, we're all bloodied.
I'm still not charging.
Well, why did you break it?
Wow.
The jams, no!
Aramilla, you said that you need healing.
Well, I've been cut. Sandy's been cut a lot. And Wilzu's been cut. I'm not sure who's bleeding the most, though. But we're all bleeding.
Can I reach over to Aramil? Because I think I have to touch you guys to be able to do this. And
You're
if
right
I
next to
move...
me.
You said yeah?
You're right next to
right
me.
next to me.
Okay. I need you guys to kill the people in front of me or I will take attacks to go get you. So I need your help.
Yes. We're working on it.
And I will use one of my healer's kit things to heal Aramil. Aramil, do you want me to roll the health or do you want to roll the health?
Whatever DM says is appropriate.
Let's see here. Let me look at healer's kit.
As an action, you can spend one of the healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. The creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short
Oh, you have
long
a feat.
rest. Yeah.
What feat is that? That's cool.
Healer healing? I don't know.
Okay.
Remember you helped me do it. We
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Do you want me to roll the d6 or James to roll the d6?
I'll leave that up to you. I would say actually, since you're using the kit, it's up to you.
And we have 4.
We have 4 hit die.
Okay, so no matter what, you're getting 8 from me.
There you go. 8 plus your roll.
You get 10.
10 of this.
I rolled a 2. Sorry about that.
That's a pretty good heal.
So you run up and you kind of
I
put
imagine
pressure
like
in.
a kid, like,
Yeah. And you put pressure on certain parts of the bleeding and kind of try and bandage it up real quick.
like in Alien Isolation. You know, they have the thing and they like...
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I
or we
imagine.
can just go straight Resident Evil 8 and you just have some goop juice and you just pour
Yeah,
it all over
exactly.
him and it
That's
just
exactly
fixes
what I do.
everything.
I feel almost good as new. Almost. That was great.
I mean, Ethan Winters lost a whole hand and he just stuck it back on there and poured some goop juice and he was good, so. All right, end of turn?
Yep.
Okay. That is going to bring us to the ones at the top of the staircase.
I want to shout out. If you need healing, you need to come by me. I don't want to get attacked if we're going to you, okay?
Go to the Italian
skipped me.
tiefling.
JD.
If you need a healing.
I think I'm after Sin.
You are. I'm sorry, yes, Sandy.
Alright.
It's much easier having the roll 20.
Tell you.
Thanks. Yeah. Let me get the cobwebs out.
I'm gonna go around the one that was attacking Airmail
Okay. You have advantage.
and take a swing at
Nice.
that.
Do it. Light him up.
Was it advantage? Just give me plus.
You get to roll twice.
Oh.
Take the higher of the two.
Natural one.
Oh, no.
Man,
What?
twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So
boy.
you're were you swinging with your axe?
I was.
So the way this guy's moving, it looks like he's trying to attack at Aramel, and just the way he moves, you miss twice. The second time, you drop your weapon on the ground.
Okay. Well, can I use a bonus to pick it up, or is that an action to pick
You
it up?
can use half of your movement, or yeah, bonus action would be to pick it
Okay.
up.
I'll just pick it back up and end my turn.
Okay. Now that brings us to the ones on the stairs. We're going to walk down. This one's going to stand up on the table. And Kadroth is going to stand back here. Only one of them has a good line of sight on you, and is going to attempt to cast Sacred Flame at you, Susan. I need you to make a dex save. You need to beat 11.
Let me see though one thing just really quickly. It's not loading fast enough. Plus 10 bonus to dexterity checks. It says stealth, but would this apply? It says dexterity
Is
checks.
this for
You said
pass?
dexterity.
Is that with the pass
It
without
sure
trace?
is.
That is gone.
It hasn't been an hour.
You're not. I mean, at this point, I would say you're not passing without a trace anymore.
I don't want him to see me to hurt me.
Yes.
Sure it is.
Is
No.
pass without trace concentration?
Let me see.
Okay. If you want to roll, how many times have you been attacked? 4 times? 5 times? If you want to roll 5 d20s and see if you roll higher than a 15 on all of them, then I'll say that you can keep that.
Do it.
Let's do it. Right.
Wow.
I got another one
Oh my
here.
God.
2, 3, 4. You said I need to roll 5?
5, and they all need to be above 15.
Come on. May the odds be in my muscle mommy one. 15. What's that? Is that a 1
That's
or
20.
Oh, I rolled a 20. See?
Wow, that's great. What's the next one?
A 14, a 7, and a 9.
Okay.
Mm,
The odds were not ever in
A
your
girl's
favor.
gotta try, okay? Alright, so what am I trying to beat? An 11?
11, yeah.
Against a dexterity?
Yeah, yes, it's dexterity saving throw. You need to be an 11.
Plus 0. Which one? Oh, I got the purple one. Please be good to me. I got a natural 1.
mm,
Okay.
That's the opposite of good to me.
You wasted your good rolls on trying to.
nah.
Let me put this one back in jail. None of my d20s are doing
That's gonna be
I'm
5
gonna take the gold one out.
5 radiant damage you take as this singes your flesh there.
Shame.
And that's gonna end their turns. that will bring us back to Wilzu.
I am going to use catapult again. I'm going to appear between everyone, just hold my hand for that stool, and just rip that shit up right at that guy. Okay. He needs to make a DC 13 dexterity saving.
I'm gonna say with disadvantage since he's standing on it.
Perfect.
Let's see. The first one is exactly a 13. The second one is a 15.
Oh.
So he jumps off of it as he feels it move beneath him.
And I will look at the speaker and I will shout, "We're trying to help you, but if you want to live, you may want to help somehow. Spells, magic, anything, damn it."
Perfect.
Don't just stand there, you idiot.
You can't really see him from there.
The speaker right there?
Yeah. Well, the speaker's out here in the...
Wait.
the speaker.
Yeah, not character,
yeah,
speaker.
Yeah, okay. He just is sort of standing over his chamber pot, and then you see another something just kind of fall out of his nightgown into the chamber pot.
Shitting. God. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Aramel.
I will stab the guy that's that's in between me and Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, y'all are all around.
That's
This dude is
advantage.
three-way
That's
surrounded.
advantage.
And actually that'll be, so forgive me, that'll be a +2 to your attack.
Okay. So then that'll be the 15 to attack.
That hits.
Perfect. Alright. So it'll be... Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, nice. 20.
Okay. So you gut right into where his intestines are and drag across, and they just fall out on the floor as he falls along with them.
You're next. And I point to this guy. And then
Just
I
so
will,
calmly.
Yeah, and then I
You're
will
next.
back behind Sin, end of turn.
Okay.
Jonathan, are you still not charging?
I'm charging.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm charging now. We're good. In turn, that is going to bring us to their turn. He's going to look at you, kind of behind Sucinda, and he's going to try
Hello.
again to hold person. And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Goes to 11.
It was what?
11.
11? That's exactly what
Goes
you
to
needed.
11. Wow.
Yeah, so you feel your body kind of freeze up, and you just kind of force through it, and you manage to power through it. That's the end of their turn. That's going to bring us to Sucinda.
Does Sandy need a potion?
How's Sandy looking?
He looks great all the time.
Sandy looks great.
He's
All the time.
He's bloody.
I can reach him and not take an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah, you're right next to him, diagonally.
Okay. I will use another healer's kit.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. I believe it's a D6. Let me just make sure really quickly. One D6.
Can you do that again?
To each person I can do one, and then they can't receive it again until they take a short rest.
That's
to my understanding.
good. That's good.
Because it says you can spend one healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit points to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. The creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a rest.
Okay, cool.
So y'all each get a free heal from me, and then I
that's
can't do a
awesome.
free heal to y'all until we rest again.
Right
So,
on.
let's see here. One man. You get 9.
9. Thank you.
You are
Nice.
welcome. Unfortunately, that was the least amount I could do.
I literally did the bare minimum. Okay, end of turn.
Y'all, please help protect me. Okay, goodbye.
Sandy.
I'll take some attacks at the one right in front of me and Sin.
Okay. Right in the doorway.
And that is going to be a 17
That hits.
to hit
Nice.
for the first one. And a 28 for the second.
They both
Wow.
hit.
That is a 15 for the first damage. And if he's still...
He's still standing.
Is he? Alright.
Oh, you're talking about this one here.
Yeah, the one right in front for 15.
He was real
You
bloody.
decapitate him.
Nice.
Decapitated.
Would I-
He is
As
done.
usual.
I know I rolled the second one, but would I be able to, like, rush?
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So I want to decapitate him, and as soon as his body goes slump, I'm going to rush the one right at the
All of these
doorway.
bodies, as they hit the ground, start freezing and turn into kind of almost statuesque blocks of ice
What about the amulet?
along with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck. Okay.
And then my second attack will hit this guy for 11 damage.
Nice.
Okay. So you kind of parry off his defenses and come across and cut him across the chest with your axe. This is Hugh from up in the gatehouse, and he just kind of grits his teeth and looks back at you.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to their turn, which both of them are going to walk towards you and attempt to inflict wounds upon you. Let's see. Get my sheets together here. I'm still getting in the swing of things here.
Yeah.
Everybody bear with me. I'm glad I put my laptop right here. That's all I'm saying. So they're going to make a melee spell attack against you. So both of them. One's definitely going to miss.
Okay, that's good.
The other one's going to be a 17.
That hits.
Okay. So you are going to take... 17 necrotic damage
Jeez.
as he
Damn.
just grabs onto your neck,
I'm glad I
and you
just healed
feel
you.
and you feel this just immense pain just spread throughout your body.
You said 17.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Stone Endurance as a reaction.
Okay. You kind of you flex really hard.
Yeah.
And that is... minus 14 to that damage.
Oh!
Nice.
You just flex so hard against it. You're just looking at this guy who has his hands around your neck.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, which is going to bring us to Kadroth, who at this point is going to look at you and cast Hold Person. So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Come on, dice. It's going to be a 2.
Okay. So you feel your body just tense up until the point where it just feels like you're frozen solid, and you are currently paralyzed. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another Wisdom save to break it.
Okay.
That's going to end their turn. Wilzu, you're up.
Seeing Sandy freeze up and Kadroth in the back kind of holding his hand towards him, I'm gonna run up a bit, peer through this doorway, line up a firebolt, and fling it back towards Kadroth.
Put that around your... Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Okay. You're flinging a firebolt towards him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh, 7.
He kind of dodges out of the way as it kind of hits the back wall.
I'll just hold my position.
Okay. Airmill.
I'm going to swing this way and try and take a shot around our frozen
Through the door?
Yeah, through the door. One of these guys up here.
Okay.
With my short bow. That'll be 15 to hit one of those guys.
You just which one are you shooting at?
Short. The guy right in front of him.
Okay.
Right in front of Sandy.
Okay, that is definitely going to hit.
Nice.
Is that with your sneak attack?
Well, sneak attack is just the damage extra if that person's engaged with somebody. I mean, I guess he's not engaged with somebody that's frozen. Is the way that sneak attack works. But sneak attack is just extra damage
Yeah.
if he's rolling it. So I mean, I don't think he's engaged right now. And it's,
Currently, no, I would say he's not engaged.
so, yeah, that's perfectly fine. So then that'll be 9 arrow damage. I guess piercing.
Arrow damage.
Piercing damage. And then I will swing back to where I was, out of line of sight, and then end of turn.
Okay, it kind of sinks into his shoulder. He kind of regains himself. Sucinda.
Wilzu, can you move me back to you so I can heal you?
Absolutely.
Yes.
The kit, please.
I heal you for 11.
Wow, nice.
Must be nice.
And then, wow, I should have healed myself. I mean, not right now, I'm fine. But I want to use the rest of my movement. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm honest here and subtract kit. I want to use the rest of my movement to move as close to Sandy as possible, but then I'm out of sight. Because if he doesn't break free, then I will break him free.
So like over here?
Yeah.
Okay. End of turn?
Yep.
Okay. Sandy, you can make a wisdom saving throw to try and break out.
Sandy the door.
7.
You are still just stuck.
Perfect.
It's a great barrier.
I guess I'll end my turn.
So the two in front of you, one of them is going to come up and try and grab you by the throat again. Hugh he's going to roll with advantage.
Choke me out.
But for whatever reason, he just can't get up. He can't get up.
My next
You're
two
too tall.
Your throat.
I feel like he's too tall. He
Too
can't
tall.
reach.
Between that and the things kind of flying out of the room, prevent him from doing so.
Like trying to grab a tree.
The other one, though, Fell, is going to come up and try and do the same thing, but grab your arm.
You wanted to
But
put-
also cannot get a hold
the arm is fine.
Your arm.
Grab.
Perfect.
Kadroth from the back is going to kind of raise up his hand. You see this kind of bluish, purplish magic come up and swirl up from the floor behind you, Wilzu, as you see a spectral dagger appear behind you. If you'll put that back behind you.
Now, wait. Is a spectral dagger something he has to concentrate on?
It isn't. Let me double check. I don't think so, because he's not concentrating on hold person.
Oh, he's not concentrating on a whole person? Oh, what the fuck?
Let me double check.
I'm gonna go refill on wine.
Oh, I'm sorry, he
ever
is
so
concentrating.
quickly.
So let me double check. Spiritual weapon.
And we drop slashing heads.
Chopping blade.
This is not a concentration. Spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Oh.
So that is going to appear behind you, and it's going to take a swing at you. That is going to be a 10 to hit.
Oh, barely miss.
It just swings right above your head. It's like you can't get a good line of sight on you.
Nice.
And that's going to end his turn. This brings us to your turn, Wilzu.
I'm gonna try to fling a firebolt at him again.
Okay.
I'm rolling the,
Are you going to do it?
yeah.
You're throwing it at Kadroth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to do so with disadvantage because you're throwing it through like 4 people.
Your disadvantage doesn't scare me. 14.
That hits.
Yes!
He thread the needle. All right, so he's got to roll concentration check here,
Low.
and that's going to be a 15.
Oh.
He managed. He kind of gets that, but he's gritting his teeth,
He takes 6 fire damage at
and he
least.
takes 6 fire damage. And that brings us to Aramel.
I will hold my position and shoot at this guy from the other side.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. 19 plus 6.
That hits, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Again, not engaged, so just whatever this is. Oh, nice. 10 max damage, max arrow damage.
Okay. This one, it doesn't stick into him, but it slices through his throat. And you see blood just kind of start to spill down him, and he looks very weak, but he's just still barely standing.
I'll swing back to my. Oh, well, actually, I didn't move, so end of turn.
Okay. Sucinda.
I reached my hand out and I touched the back of my good friend Sandy. And I'm like, Sandy, they are threatening you. Oh no, you must murder them. And I cast Lesser Restoration and I take away his condition of being paralyzed.
Okay.
Nice.
So you feel your body stop tensing up, but then immediately tense up again. You're no longer paralyzed, so you can hand me the little ring around you.
Oh boy.
Don't nod your head over there.
Time to swing.
Yes, swing 30.
That's it.
I do what I
Yeah,
can.
it's your turn. Yeah, Sucinda and Sandy.
I slowly look up. And my first one is a 9.
He sees this grimace on your face and immediately kind of backs up and dodges out of the way of your axe.
And the other one is a 19.
Yes.
That one hits as he stumbles backwards and you follow up.
Oof, he ain't looking good. I believe that is a solid 18 damage.
And you come down
Nice.
as he's laying on the ground in front of you and split his skull in
Hugh?
two. Hugh is
Ooh.
no longer, and you see frost start to envelop his body as he just freezes. His blood, everything about him freezes into a cube of, not a cube of ice, but his whole body just becomes ice, essentially. He is gone.
Out of there.
I would like to slowly look up at a dude man in the back and just stare into his soul.
Okay. End of turn.
Indeed.
You see a bit of fear in his eyes.
Yes.
Which is going to bring us to his turn. At which point he is going to... He's going to look at you and then look back in the room, and with his spiritual weapon, he's going to first take a swing with it at you, Wilzu. But miss as you dodge underneath it. And then he'll look at you, Sandy, and you see his other hand light up with flame, and he reaches out. It's a nat 20 with Sacred Flame. That is going to deal... Come on, you.
Wait, I thought it was a dex save. You said Sacred Flame?
Oh, yeah, it is Sacred Flame. Yeah, so make a dex save, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Saved you, Sandy!
I was pulling it up. I would have seen it. I'm not a cheater.
14.
That succeeds as you dodge out of the way. And Wilzu, you've just dodged out of the way of this spiritual weapon, and it almost just kind of clips your head, but then just kind of slams into the wall behind you.
Excellent.
That is going to be the end of his turn. Wilzu, you're up.
I will, seeing as the odds are now in our favor, I will shout out to Kadrith and say, Yo, Levistus! has abandoned you and will not save you. If you value your life still as you have before since you've sold your damn soul, lay down your weapon now and we will spare you. Otherwise, and I just ready another firebolt, and I'll try to fling it past Sandy and hit him.
Okay. I'll say since Sandy can move now and there's one less person, you can just make that attack with no impediment.
Okay. 18.
That's
Nice.
gonna hit.
He's gonna get struck for 8 fire damage.
Okay. And another fire bolt just kind of crashes into his chest. And he just, again, just sort of grimaces and looks back towards you and say, "I will not give up to you non-believers!"
I didn't make a face at him. I had to turn.
Caramel.
Cool. So I'm gonna get my rapier. I'm gonna go 5, 10,
Yeah, go get him.
15, and I'm gonna stab at this guy.
Go for it.
Quick.
So this is Fel, this is the female tiefling.
16 plus 7.
That hits.
23, 4. Alright. Are y'all engaged right now?
No.
No? Alright, cool. That's totally fine. So that'll be 8 piercing.
Okay.
Chink. And then I will bonus action disengage and slide back in the room. I'll be back in a minute. End of
Okay.
turn.
Sucinda.
Well, how are my friends looking? Y'all alright?
I have 1 scratch on my cheek.
I'm alright.
I'm okay.
Alright. Well then, in that case, I guess I can come out of hiding and slither on around to this tiefling. And decisions. I'm just gonna do like a real nice easy one and try and do Toll the Dead. I need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And who is this on?
My good friend Fel.
Okay. It's gonna be a 19 plus.
Oh, she
something.
definitely succeeds. I'm going back around the
Not
corner.
nat 20.
She's gonna swing at you if you move. You move?
But I'm not leaving there. I went there. I'm dipping back.
No.
Right? It's all on my turn.
You back behind him?
Okay, she takes a swing at you with her dagger.
I thought that because it was my turn, I could go and walk away.
That's
no.
incorrect.
You have
that's
opportunity
gonna be
attacks if you move out of range of
Can
the
I
enemy.
stay there then?
17 to hit, unless you want to stay there.
I want to stay there. I'll
Okay.
be a big brave girl. Yeah, they're probably gonna murder me. I ain't got no potion, so just try and figure it out, okay?
Why are you country now?
Sin,
I don't
what?
know.
Yes. What is your accent?
What happened to your voice?
I don't know. I was scared, I guess.
I received it into myself.
I took upon the voice of somebody I knew.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
That brings us to you, Sandy.
From where I am versus where she is, would I be able to go behind her without her taking an opportunity attack or no?
You would take an opportunity attack, I believe.
Yeah, but if he can hit you, you can hit him.
No, if
Right?
I just didn't know if that.
Yeah,
if
you
I
could hit him from there.
Okay.
You kind of like reaching in and like doing that.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go like between them while they're having war of words, and go
Okay.
like here.
Okay.
Oh man, he's like 1 away. All right. Well, then I guess I'll just kind of get over here, and still looking at him, I'll turn around and take some shots at the one that Sin's engaged with.
Okay.
That's going to be a 12 for the first one.
That is going to barely miss.
And a 26 for this.
That's gonna hit. Did you roll with advantage on the first one?
I did not roll with advantage.
Go ahead and roll one more time.
16 damage
Okay.
for the second attack, and don't worry about that one.
Okay. This one you cleave right down into Fel's shoulder, and she almost collapses onto the ground. And you hear her just yell out a cry of pain, but still just kind of pulls herself up. End of turn?
End of turn.
All right. Kadroth is going to run up to you, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds with advantage.
Damn. How do I get advantage on inflict wounds?
But he's going to miss both times. And he's going to wiggle out. This other one is going to take 2 swings at you with her daggers, Fel is.
Okay.
The first one is going to miss. And the second one is an 11.
You miss.
Both of them miss. End of their turns. Wilzu.
Screw this weapon. I'm gonna turn around and blast this weapon.
Okay.
The fireball. 11?
Let's see. Let me see what the deal is with spiritual weapons.
Yeah, how much armor does this flying sword have? Can I just grab it and use it?
Let's see. It doesn't have like health or anything like that.
Is it not? Wait, is it something I can't attack?
Yeah, you cannot attack it.
Oh shit. Well, in that case, can I do something else?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave it. This speaker might be a real weak ass, and then it'll go bash him maybe. No, he has to control it, doesn't it? It doesn't have a mind of its own.
It is not concentration. It'll basically just float there until he gives it a command. It's like a StarCraft unit.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll kind of duck away from it, disengage.
Okay.
And just tell everyone, watch the floating weak fucking weapon in the back. Walk out here, preparing to help my allies.
Okay.
And I'll just hang out.
Aramel.
So I'll position myself to shoot the guy that's. I'm sorry, Anthony. To shoot the guy that Sen is interacting with.
Okay.
With my arrow.
Do it.
Give him some arrow damage. That'll be 18.
That
To
hits.
attack. And hopefully I get some sneak attacks. I think they're fighting.
Yep.
Perfect. So that's the wrong die. Ignore that. That's incorrect. Alright, so that's 6, 8, 13 piercing.
Arrow goes right between the eyes of Fel. And her head just kind of flies back. And she falls straight back on her back. And begins to freeze.
I'd like to yell out, Kadrith, why is everyone turning to ice? End of turn.
Just quickly he yells, if you were true believers, you would know.
It's a cold answer.
And that would bring us to Cicinda.
I would like to walk over to Kadra. Mosey on over.
There's stuff everywhere!
And I would like to cast Inflict Wounds upon him.
Okay.
I have a third d20 because all my other d20s are failing me tonight. Let's hope the gold one is better to me. It does. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect. Alright. I need a d10 here. And I'm going to steal some of Jamie's. I'll take this one. And I'll take that. Nope, that's a d100. Thank you. Appreciate that. 15 necrotic damage.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Is there a way I can grab his amulet and rip it off him and somehow murder him that way? I don't know.
Sure.
Decapitate.
I mean, well, you could rip. I'll
How
say you
about
can
I
rip it
grab
off.
him and I cast it and I'm like, this is mine. And
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And when you do, you see just darkness just go up, veins just creeping up his red face as it turns to a paler and paler red. You see his eyes just turn black and just deteriorate, and it's almost like he's aging faster and faster, and he just turns and looks at you and says, "You've no idea what you've done," and falls back and begins to freeze, and you're left holding an amulet in your hand. And we are out of combat.
Woof.
I don't know what he meant, but he says I don't know what I've done. I think I know that I killed him.
I'm sure there's other repercussions.
I mean, I've already given my soul to somebody. I don't know what other repercussions can there be.
I'll walk back into the room with the speaker and just let out a loud, audible sigh. And you're safe now.
It's about damn time! You know how long I've been here?
You said 2 weeks.
2 weeks!
Can I walk in there? I want to walk in there.
Yeah.
Do you want to remain a prisoner? Why are you complaining?
Absolutely not!
Okay then, why are you complaining?
I would like a hot meal. Knucklehead trout, grilled.
I'll look around to my friends.
So perhaps you're under the wrong impression here, Speaker. We are adventurers, not from here in any way, shape, or form. We're Wes. We help those in need, like yourself, clearly, as you've been imprisoned, and now you're not.
Kind of looks at all of you. Adventurers. Causing problems most of the time, but I suppose it works out in my favor this time. What do you want? A place to stay?
Steam coming out of my ears.
How did they take over this castle?
He just kind of broadly gestures at everything.
Is there not town guard, militia?
Not anymore.
Did
And what's left of my people are somewhere in this castle.
you see the deed to this place? I wonder.
We're not.
Is there a prison, barracks?
There's a cistern down below.
Well, perhaps your people are stored there. Maybe we should check that before we do anything else, and help those if they're captured. Hopefully not killed.
Is Mare still around? Have they killed her?
She is still around.
She's still here.
Find her and tell her I'm hungry.
Okay, so we'll cut to the chase then. For saving you, I believe it's fair to let us have a run up past your armory or something of the sort.
Oh, you just want to ransack my stuff.
I don't think you understand.
Sin, this isn't gonna work. I promise whatever you're about to say is not gonna work.
If we just killed all of these people very easily, I assure you, we could say, oh, it was unfortunate. He was dead when we found him.
What town are we in? Don't we want to be allowed here again?
Are you saying that loudly or are you whispering?
No, I'm whispering to you. And I was like, and don't you remember? He said, the other guy said that he was a jerk. He is a jerk. I hate him. Do we have to be nice, please? I don't want to.
That is not what Wes is about. We are adventurers, not
I didn't say it was a philanthropist.
neutral evil mercenaries.
I'm not a mercenary. He's asking for it. Really? I guess if you want me to be nice, I will be nice.
Speaker, I believe
I roll my eyes.
what I've offered is fair. Do you agree? Your life is now yours again, in which it would have been a devil worshippers group's property otherwise, yes? All we ask is things return to normal, we collect a little small something for our efforts, for our lives at stake, and we'll be on our way.
You find where they've stored my people, and then come back and see me here. And he's kind of like shaking a little bit as he's looking around.
Very well.
Cistern, the northwest tower. There's a hatch that goes down below.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll tell Mir to
But
come
I
back.
warn you, I've heard that's where Avarice stays. And even Kadroth did not have the balls to talk with her.
Who is she in... Who is she?
I've not seen her. I just know that she's someone who they claim Levistus has chosen. You'd best avoid her, though.
Well, it sounds to me like we have one more demon devil worshipper to deal with.
I wouldn't do it if anything that everyone who has come in here and told my guard, I would avoid her.
Can I insight? I want to see how sincere he's being right
Absolutely.
now.
He's very sincere.
God damn, I was all 1s and 2s for this part. 5.
He seems pretty sincere.
God damn it! You sound serious. I suppose we will try to avoid this avarice if we can, but we'll go search for your people.
You may not have a choice.
She is on some completely different mission from everybody else. I don't know. She keeps to herself, but they do not bother her.
And we will just merely try to free people and not bother her as well. Unless she gets in the way, in which case, Was will not stand by while innocents are in trouble. Isn't that right, everyone?
If what I hear is true, Was, or whatever you are, will not stand at all.
Well, Sandy will be the judge of that.
Maybe we should go look and see where Phil and Fel were first.
Philip, they're right. They're
You looked at, yeah, they're
icy bodies right here.
Where they were first.
I agree, Aramel. We will go there first.
We'll look to see if they're there, and then we'll check below the town.
Precisely.
Oh, yes. We'll see. We'll find your people. We'll be back shortly, and I'll just turn to leave.
Okay. Everybody following?
Yeah. And I will start leading everybody to the armory.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. We went a bit late tonight. I didn't expect that to turn into a whole entire slaughter of the entire castle there, but it did. It did. You know, just part of it. How are you guys doing? How you feeling? Everybody good?
I'm feeling pretty level
That
5-ish,
armory
if I have
is
to be
mine.
honest.
Yeah, you're feeling level
I'm feeling
5-ish?
pretty level 5-ish.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh.
Session 21. It's nice to be back. Getting the rust off.
Oh yeah.
No, no. This is definitely
Oh, there was a nat 20.
definitely shaking the rust off a bit, especially on my end. So, if nobody else has anything,
I'm good. Monday coming up. More
Yeah.
D&D stuff in a sewer.
yeah. So we are off tomorrow. We will be back on Monday with our Descent into Avernus campaign, which our special wizard here DMs for us. And I get to play the magic user in that one. So we literally...
You could borrow the outfit if you wish.
maybe I will. So come hang out with us Monday night, 8 p.m. Central, right here in the same spot. If you enjoyed the stream, consider giving us a follow and support us, if you will, with some subs. Also, if we hit 50 by the end of the month, old Sandy Ravage here is going to eat the Nitro Bear. So,
Yeah.
and you know, maybe even if we don't, maybe we'll just do it anyway.
There you go. That sounds fantastic.
But seriously, we appreciate you guys being here. It was really good to actually play in person again. There was definitely little cobwebs on my end, so
It's good. It's good stuff.
We'll shake them off. We'll shake them off. So we will be here next Saturday at 8, and on Monday night at 8. So y'all have a great night. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.